Are we live already?
Sorry,
Yep.
two dudes waiting.
What's good? What's up, chat? What's good?
What's good?
We got CGM here.
Word.
Let's go. Pretty excited. This is gonna be the first Deadline radio show interview. I'm really excited. Shout out to CGM for wanting to be in the stream. I really appreciate that. I'm excited to get to know him a little bit better, talk about a couple, topics that I think need discussion, and go from there.
Hell yeah. Let's get it popping. What's good, y'all?
What's good? Bro, I'm not shaking. I'm fucking, bro, it's cold as hell. I left my window open. And it's like,
For real?
it's like 1 degree Celsius. So.
Where you live, bro?
Me, I live in, Canada, like Windsor, Ontario. It's like across the border
Windsor,
from
Ontario?
Detroit.
Okay,
It's
okay.
alright.
That's fine. Kind of like
What-
Denver.
Yeah, so where, is that where you're from? Denver?
Yeah, I live here and I'm from here, yeah.
So, we might as well hop right into it. So, like, what's your, real name, bro? Like, what?
Christian Montoya, bro.
Christian Montoya?
Christian, my name's Christian.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, my name's Christian, bro.
That's dope. That's dope. So, where were you born and raised? What was your family life like? Let us give us a little bit of insight on kind of your upbringing, what got you into music, etc.
So, I'm from a Mexican household. Both my mom and dad are second generation Mexicans. My grandparents are actually from Mexico, so they came here when they were young. I was born and raised in Westminster, Denver. Um, Been there my whole life, bro. Right now, I'm in Southeast Denver, but yeah, I was raised over there on the other side of town, and it was pretty nice, bro. I had a pretty normal childhood. I didn't I wasn't poor or nothing, you know.
That's good.
My
Yeah.
but I wasn't rich either. We was no, we was chilling. But
Yeah.
fuck, I started producing when I was 17, bro, and I'm 24 now. Um, so I started producing when I was 17, and I just got bored one summer. And I was like, fuck it, I like music. I like fucking, playing around with shit. So I'm gonna just pick it up. And next thing you know, I just fell in love with it.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you just kind of introduced yourself to music. There wasn't
Yeah, bro. Like nobody taught me. Nobody no homie put me on type shit. Nobody, bro. It was just me and me and fucking boredom basically.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Who were your inspirations when you started making beats, and how did that develop as you as your journey kind of continued, in terms of influence of what got you in versus, now.
Um, Bro, honestly, I first started listening to X and that whole wave of music first. That was what really got me with underground is that whole members only shit, bro. That was my first taste of what I kind of wanted to do, and I was I saw them going crazy at the time. I was like, damn, that shit looks dope. I want to do some shit. And but the producers I really looked up to were Ronnie J and fucking Brent Rambo and fucking who else? Pierre, obviously.
Oh yeah,
Pierre was
years
going
ago.
crazy at the time. Pierre's probably my main inspiration, honestly. When it comes to this beat shit, I take a lot of inspiration from him because he's kind of like the wavy Metro Boomin, if that makes sense, bro. Bro's
Yeah.
synth Metro Boomin.
Nah, for real. I agree.
Bro, just does a lot with less, and that's kind of what I try to do. He just makes timeless beats, bro. For real.
No, that's 100% true. And he's got an iconic sound, something that really suits him.
Yeah,
You
and people
know
don't give him
immediately.
enough credit. Yeah, exactly, and you just know when it's a Pierre beat when it comes on, or at least when it's Pierre influenced even too.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
for sure.
I be hearing mad shit where it's just damn, this sound like some shit Pierre would make for real.
Yeah, nah. His influence was definitely huge on the new age of rap, I would say 100%.
Yeah, and people don't give him enough credit, and I feel I don't know, he should be up there with Metro and then in terms of legendary status, because bro really did create a whole way of sound for real.
Nah, for real. I agree 100%. So, with music, it's kind of funny. Like the way I don't even remember exactly how I found you, but I found you a couple years ago, and I
Mhm.
was following you, and then I remember you posted like a placement snippet, and it was like the song with Yeet, Died
What,
Before, bro.
for real?
Yeah, and like so I didn't even know Yeet, bro. I don't know how I ended up following you, but I was following you before that even happened. And I remember hearing that song. I was like, "Yo, this is fire as fuck." Bro, I swear your tag is like top 5 to me. It's so hard. Where did that like tag come from, by the way?
Bro,
Cuz
that's
like
my homie Hezo, bro. Shout out Hezo for real.
nah, bro, that's shout out to
That's my
him,
homie.
bro. Cuz
He's
that
like he's the first artist that I started like recording with, and like if you go on SoundCloud, you can look up Hezo, and his shit will pop up, produced by me. It's probably on my old SoundCloud. Like I hosted a couple of songs, but he's the one that did my fucking tag for it. We was just like, again, bro, we just homies through music. We like met online, and then fucking we just got bored one day, and we just decided to record some shit, bro. And like we was just like for real, like on some home studio shit. We barely had a mic stand, fucking mic, like bro, just like doing that shit at home.
yeah, for sure.
And like, that's when bro did tag in like 2019, and so like it's just been like that ever since. And so it took a while to get to where I was at, bro. Like I started making music in 2017, and I didn't get my first placement until like 2019, bro.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy. The thing that I thought was so crazy about your tag though, you know what it made me think of? Like some Metal Gear Solid like phone shit. Like it sounded like kind of like a ACGM where you're at type shit, like on the like radio or some shit.
Bro,
Like
that's
it's
that's
fire.
kind of the feel we were going for, honestly.
Nah, bro, it's a pretty timeless iconic tag, and that's one of my favorite like um Yeet beats period. That one too, because it's so crazy. It's just like perfect, like 2-step hi hat. The 808s are
Yeah,
like mixed so perfectly. Like what monitors at the time and then even now, like how do you make music? Like
bro.
monitors, headphones.
I just use headphones, and like sometimes I don't even use headphones. I use like laptop speakers, and
Damn,
like I'll just do that shit on here, bro.
that's
And like
wild.
honestly, like yeah, like I don't like I only use studio like monitors when I go to a studio, or like a homie has them. But like other than that, bro, I just like the intimacy of like being able to hear everything, and like being able to like level shit how I want, and like tweak little sounds, because it's a big difference hearing it on a speaker versus headphones, because I tailor to people who listen to like shit on headphones, because then you can really feel the music, and like you can hear like shit going from side to side, and like those different like frequencies and vibrations and all that shit, like it just feels different. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Me personally, bro, I'm kind of like the opposite. I kind of prefer monitors. I feel like it's only because like I have like the HS80s and I have like a like such a long room. So it's like
Mhm.
it's actually like really clean, like nothing really knocks off the back. So like I kind of get like really good mixes and like the feel songs. Whereas like headphones, I don't know, bro, headphones just hurt my head personally. Like it's just like my head is not built for them, bro. I've tried like a couple different types, but I'm not like willing to buy like Bare Dynamics or something because I know like those are super comfortable, but it's like I already have monitors, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, bro. I know exactly what you mean. Like, I don't know. Honestly, it kind of doesn't matter what you use. Like, I mean, it just kind of depends what you're comfortable with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Yeah, it's like your whatever your like comfort zone is, like what you're used to
Mhm.
doing or how you like
Exactly.
started too. But so with Yeet, how do you feel about the evolution of his music since like you had that placement with him? You know, how much
Oh,
he's
bro, this has been
developed,
crazy,
grown up,
though.
everything.
It's just been insane to watch, bro. And I got nothing but love for bro. Even though we haven't talked in a long time, like I would still see him today and be like, "What's up?" Like there's nothing like crazy there. But like yeah, I didn't agree that he went either. Like he blew up really fast, really like really quick, bro, for real. And I don't think anybody like saw that coming at all.
Yeah, I agree. It was like I don't know, bro. When I heard the song died before and then I listened to that project, bro. I remember it was crazy. I had a friend. He's like from my city and stuff. He was dating like a famous YouTuber who had like
Mm.
10 million followers. So like he kind of like was getting all this stuff on his music, right? And he had more like follower in motion than Yeet at the time. And when I was like, yo, because Yeet had like 17 or 18K followers and he had like 30, and I was like, yo, I was like, you gotta lock in with this dude. Like this guy's crazy. I swear he's gonna be big. And my bro's like, yeah, for sure. And then he never did, bro. And he's like, it's like his biggest regret ever for not locking in.
So fun. Yeah, I have another friend who like DM'd him and they bro didn't see it and then he was like, fuck.
Damn, bro.
I'm not gonna say names, but yeah, that happened too. Like it happens, bro.
Yeah, it does. Bro, I think like the quickest come up I've been seeing in terms of music right now of like underground is like Ian, bro. That dude just came out of nowhere.
Bro, that dude was cold as fuck, bro.
Yeah, he's
like
he's good, bro.
He's good, bro. Everything he says is like a fucking like bar. I swear to God.
Nah, actually, bro. He's crazy, bro. I don't know, and it's just like crazy because like he blew up so fast, bro. Like I was scrolling reels and I just found like that one snippet, and then everybody was like listening to it, bro. And then like he went from like 20K to like he's like at 80K right now in like less than a month, bro. Like that's
crazy.
It's crazy.
Nah, I mean that just shows like, bro, if you got a good personality and like I don't know, I guess you portray somebody that people want to be, like doesn't matter who you are, but you can make it for real, like blow up that quick.
No, exactly. I agree with that.
I feel like that's the key. I feel like he like portrays to like a certain audience. Like I don't know, like
it's like
he doesn't like try to.
goofiness.
He doesn't try to act like a normal rapper. You feel me? He don't like really be flexing like crazy shit. He just be flexing like life shit.
Yeah, bro. Like just like one outfit, the one outfit shit's so funny, bro.
Bro just be wearing like, bro just walks out of a nice ass house with like white t-shirts and shit.
Yeah, bro. It's
like
funny.
he'll. It's just funny. Like I don't know if bro's still in school or if like that's bro's house for real. But like that shit's just funny as fuck, bro.
No, it is, bro. It's just like, it's honestly it's the marketing, bro. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that if you just like come up with like a solid way to market yourself and make you stand out from like everything else while also like fitting into certain categories, like having that like perfect balance, and you just push the music the right way, it'll like blow up. Like I feel like there's a formula to blowing up now, like that wasn't there before.
I mean, there might be, but I feel like it's also kind of just like depends on you, bro, as a person, because like I'm not gonna lie, not everybody is like appealing to everybody and type shit. So if you're too niche and you're like you only appeal to a certain type of people that like a certain sound, then like you're kind of fucked because like then it's kind of hard to like convince other people to like switch over if that sound's not like pleasant to listen to in the first place, you know?
No, I agree 100%. That's why I was saying there has to be like a balance to it. You kind of need like that perfect pocket. That's why I feel like Ian kind of blew up so fast. He's like the first. I think what it is it's kind of like refreshing to have somebody that isn't like a meme rapper in a way, like because it's like it's fire music and like the mixing is actually like decent. The production's like really good. Whereas like we have like Laser Dim and like
Bro's just being himself. He's not like cosplaying Cardi or some shit like the rest of these dudes do, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Like all I see is Cardi like cosplay, bro. For real. Like it's like a meme at this point.
Yeah, you're right. It's very true. Everyone's just trying to be opium, bro. And in that I think I think it's crazy because that really the whole like trying to be opium thing, in my opinion, really has transferred over to producers as well. If you've noticed, there's those producers that they try to be all mysterious and like, whoa, like I just like post.
Yeah, they
like,
try to act like fucking like, bro. I don't know, bro. It's kind of I don't knock it because that's kind of what you have to do to like stay focused and like I guess I don't know. I guess a lot of people, bro. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them do it just to stay focused. Like they don't mean to be like mysterious or like a dick or anything. They just kind of do it to like, I don't know, like here's me. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm not gonna flex too much. Like I'm just let the fucking music talk, and then, like they kind of just like don't really care about like being like a person on that shit. I guess I don't know. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I agree with you 100%. But I also do know there's like certain producers, like some kind of like examples like I can like relate firsthand. Is just like so before Deadline, which is a group that I run now, it used to be Lean. Basically, there was just like certain people that like had this like that like I'm not gonna name names, but like openly we're basically saying I'm trying to like portray this image, like I don't want to be reposting stuff that from our like our collective, because it's gonna like ruin my aesthetic, like posting in my story this like, oh, this is happening or we're dropping this or something. It like that's what I've seen it like firsthand, and it's kind of just insane because it's not even like they have like placements or anything. They're just trying to like upkeep this like type of image.
I get where they're
level.
coming from, bro. Like, if you're not at a certain level, there's no need to do that, honestly. Like,
No, like how I look at it is like we should be kind of like all trying to like support each other and shit like that, like a lot more
yeah,
than
100%.
it happens.
100%.
Just because like the reason why I do these streams and shit is like I find these people, bro, that have like 200, 300, 400 like followers, and they have like super good music or super good beats, and it's like if I didn't sit down and like take the time to listen to it, I would never know, you know what I mean? I feel like it's kind of therapeutic because like we have all these people that everyone like looks up to, and they deserve it too, to be fair. Like there's like some really talented producers, but so many get swept under the rug in a way.
I mean, bro, I've everybody's been there, to be honest, and like it's just kind of like getting into the league, bro. Like you start in high school, like I mean, you start when you're fucking young as hell, like when you're fucking like 5 years old playing fucking pee wee like ball and shit, and then you go through like middle school, high school, all that shit, and then you get to college, and you know how it is, bro. That there's just levels to this shit, and it's just like that's just how it is for everybody. And I don't know, even like people like Yeet started like that. Like I wonder what kind of music bro was making when he had like 500 followers or like.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just like it's interesting the way I think that people just carry themselves now compared to like before. I don't know, like because you said you've been around since like 2017, right? Like
Yeah,
so
like
so pre Instagram era of like producing, like when producers weren't really on Instagram, it was more Twitter. Like were you in on that like Twitter wave or no?
I don't know, bro. I didn't start using Twitter till like 2020 for
Oh
real.
really? I was gonna say because like at the time, bro, like I watched because I've been like making beats for like 10 years, so the Twitter era was like the
Oh,
most
fuck.
interesting one, bro, because it was like people like, bro, you could like make a loop kit with like 10 loops and sell it for $30, and like people would just like buy it. Like, and if you were nobody, people were just like willing to do it, like buy stuff. And there was also like this like no free beats logic, bro. Like it was the no free beats era where like everybody was like, nah, like nobody's giving free beats, and like everybody was on board, and everyone would hate on people if they asked for free beats. And it was like this whole thing. And then I feel like it all changed now because of placements, because people, these smaller artists are like put up on pedestals or whatever, but like some of them deserve it, bro. Some of these artists have like are really talented, but like they get put up on a pedestal, and then everybody wants a song with them, and they don't care if they get paid or not. They just want that song, even if it doesn't come out. They just want that snippet. They just want to like put it in their bio.
Yeah,
So everything
I'm
is
not
kind
gonna
of
lie.
became free now, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I used to be like that. I used to be like fucking like, I'm just trying to get this little clout and like get this little repost. But then I was like, man, this clout ain't really feeding me, bro. Like,
No, for real. That's the thing,
I
bro.
was just like, yeah, I was just kind of like, okay, like, where's the money? Like, this dude's getting hundreds of thousands of streams. What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of like a reoccurring theme.
But bro, that era was crazy because I don't know, like now it's just kind of up for grabs because like you're lucky if a person buys beats from you because that means they really fuck with you because they could just get something from YouTube, bro. That sounds even better than your shit, even if
Yeah.
they like if they want. So it's like for me that people that still buy beats from me, bro, I'm so grateful for them because like y'all don't have to at all, but y'all just fuck with me that much that y'all like want to like spend money with me for real.
Yeah, that is real. That's like good customer, like cuz some people like they treat customers like kind of shitty in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like beat sellers, like a lot of people. Like what's your thoughts on this? Like me personally, in terms of beat sales, this is kind of like how I've been able to get beat sales and maintain like a clientele is like a lot of people say like DM money ready or blocked, but like I don't do that, bro, cuz if somebody's like I'm getting paid Friday, most people, I feel like it got like into people's heads that most people are like, okay, fuck you, I'm blocking you, like you're supposed to come money ready. But like most
bro.
of the sales I've gotten are like people that actually get paid and then they send me money on that Friday. I feel like because it was such like a thing that people used to say all the time that everyone's convinced that everyone's like that, and they kind of forget like people get paid on paydays and they might, when they get paid, they'll buy a beat. Like it's not far
Yeah,
fetched to think that there are
it's kind of
people.
like, I don't know, bro. I kind of see it as like an investment because, okay, if bro, I have a bunch of dudes who really like say that, and they'll be like, I'm gonna buy that shit on Friday, but like they actually do, and so I'm like, I
Exactly.
believe them because they have every time, and so it's kind of like an investment because it's kind of just like future money, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's worth.
And it's like, honestly, if you're just like fucking being a dick to your customers, bro, like you don't deserve customers, bro, because they could easily go somewhere else and go buy their shit somewhere else or get that shit for real. So it's like, I'd rather just make friends with my customers, bro, because then they're gonna keep coming back, and then I just build my clientele that way, bro. Because like fuck, like like it's just logic, bro. You think if like Target started being dick to their customers, they would like retain anybody? Like no, bro.
No, bro, that's exactly what I've been saying. Like I always tell people like if you're selling beats, you have to treat this like a business, and there's like customer service, like that's a part of business. So if you're like giving better customer service than like other producers are doing, if producers are being dicks to people and like, "Oh, I'm going to block you," or like all this shit, you can like even build rapport with an artist by being like, "Yeah, like people do that. I don't understand why they like don't understand that like people have jobs and shit like that," and then they agree and you build rapport, and then you have like a long lasting relationship with an artist that will consistently buy beats because you actually took the time out of your day to provide good customer service and treat a customer like they're like a good person. That's why it's so weird, because so many producers just be hating on artists, but then they'll like send free beats to an artist that sometimes is like botted, bro. That's another thing. Like I think a lot of producers send free beats to artists that have like 20K or 30K followers, and they're like, "Oh shit, they're up." But if you go and you look at their monthly listeners, they literally have like 12. So it's like,
Comment says some fucking generic shit like this is fire, hot, like fucking like
yeah,
some
just
AI like NPCS shit, bro.
no, literally though. That's the thing. Then like that's why it's like, bro, if somebody's willing to pay for beats, I don't think because it's a lot of younger producers, I don't think they realize like how much of a like how lucky that actually is that somebody's willing to invest their money. That's my other thing is I always say like I work with any budget, because
Mm-hmm.
like dude, like you never know. Like let's say, think about it like this, like let's say like some dude's like, yeah, like I only got like 15 or 20 bucks or something, and I send them a beat, and then they buy beats off me consistently 15 bucks. You never know, bro. The more connections you have, the better. What if that dude blows up and I was like making sure to work within his budget, I was treating him like a human being and like with dignity and respect, sending him beats, doing all that shit, and then he blows up, then I'm locked in with him. Then like, you know what I mean? That's what people don't think about.
Yeah, that's what they don't think about either, bro. Like that's like that's how I met like a bunch of the artists that I fuck with, bro. And like and, like there's nothing better than that than coming up like organically with somebody or like being part of their come up,
Yeah, exactly. Like people just don't really understand the like I said, it's most people are very placement centric now, and they're not focusing on,
Yeah, they don't
excuse
see the
me.
bigger picture, bro.
They don't see that like you can lock in with an artist, develop a sound, and then come up on like a way bigger, you can be way more up there than just sending beats to some artist that literally doesn't know you, will probably never interact with you, but you got a song with them. Meanwhile, there's artists that are smaller you could lock in with, develop like a really tight relationship with, and go up together. That will get you way more spotlight and way more attention.
And then like that's your
But
bro. Like he's gonna put you on. He's gonna make sure that you're good. Like
exactly. And
and like y'all are both in that together. Honestly, okay. Here's another thing. You want to limit, bro. You want to cut down as many middlemen as possible when it's with when you and an artist because everybody else just fucking gets in the way, bro. I swear to God.
yeah, that's something that is true 100%. Like, do you have any personal stories of middlemen kind of like fucking you over?
I mean, not really, bro. Like I got like, there's nobody's really fucked me over yet, but like, there's just been times where like I kind of just sent shit to like an A&R and like nothing's really happened, bro. And like I'm just kind of questioning that relationship. I'm like there's just some beats, bro, where you just know, like and like I'm just like, how did this not like get to bro at all, or like how did this not even like break that plane? And so just like that's really what I mean, bro. Is like it's kind of just like a filter, because it's like, what if that A&R doesn't even like the beats that you sent and doesn't think they're gonna fit the artist at all? But like that's just their opinion, and they're wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's a huge thing. I Do you foresee the role of an A&R, like that position, dying off, like in your
Yes, bro.
opinion?
That shit is a fake ass job, bro.
I agree.
Fake ass job. Fake, like you are. I'm not gonna lie. 80% of these A&Rs, bro, they put dot connector in their bio because they got their bro a placement on accident one time, and that's it. And that they haven't gotten shit since.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's I think the problem with A&Rs right now is that it's like the job had a purpose in the past and now it doesn't because of what the label looks for in terms of artists nowadays. Because before there was like scouting talent. It's actually crazy. I like the other day I watched a video. There's so many songs in the early 2000s that had demos recorded by totally different artists that you would have never expected. And it's like demos used to be a thing though. Like that demos is like practically completely dead. Like it's
That's
not
how you
about
got your shit
talent.
stolen, though.
Yeah,
I'm not
because
gonna lie. That's how you got your shit stolen.
no, for sure. But I think the thing is that like it's not about really talent at all anymore. It's a lot more about just like, oh, are you
No,
up? You have to be up before you
no.
get signed, which
It's
is
all about
crazy.
the image, bro, and just portraying a lifestyle that people want to have. That's all it is, bro.
No, it is. It's crazy though, because like there are people that are talented, and the A&Rs really just don't do their jobs because they're not looking for that. Whether the label does that or not, I think at the end of the day, like music is timeless. If you find like a smaller artist that has like 4K fucking followers. Like, look how, okay, great example. Don Tolliver met Travis Scott by performing at a bar in Texas. That's literally how he met him. When Astroworld dropped, there was like he had like 4,000 followers on Twitter, bro. He was a literal nobody until that album. Like, nobody knew him. And
That shit
Travis Scott
doesn't.
put him
That shit
on.
happens though, but it's like it's forced, bro. It's like very forced, and you can tell when it is.
You feel like, do you think Don Tolliver was a industry plant?
No,
No,
no, because bro, like he kind of got like Kanye into the industry. Like Kanye did that shit with Travis.
yeah, he did.
Kanye did that shit with like Big Sean.
That's
Nobody
true.
knew who the fuck Big Sean was until Kanye put him on.
I agree, bro. Kanye is like kind of the goat, bro. When he said that like comment about like the past 20 years of music wouldn't exist without him, I 100% agree with that. Like
Yeah,
that's like
100%.
people were disagreeing and I was like, "No, this is like a crazy valid take cuz it's not just the music that he was making, it's the people that he connected the dots for so that it developed music even more."
Bro. He put so many dudes on, bro. Bro, we would not have Chief Keef without Kanye. I don't think.
100%. 100%.
Like he like if bro did not do that "Don't Like" remix, I don't know if bro would be on the same level for real. Like
I don't
I'm
yeah.
gonna go that far.
No, I agree 100%. In terms of Chief Keef, do you feel um like he's a huge influence on
Bro,
the
yeah.
music now?
Anybody who says otherwise is capping, bro.
No, I
Like,
agree. Yeah.
how do you not see it, bro? Like everybody's trying to live like Sosa for real.
Yeah, and like I mean just the glow. What do you think about like glow coming back by the way? Like
It was cool at first, bro, but it's kind of played out. It's kind of like the new Rage beats, honestly. I mean, there's always like these waves that come with like the underground and shit that people are gonna bite, but it was its turn, and like it came back, and I fuck with it, but like I don't know, I'm just not gonna do the same shit as everybody else for long. Like I like being festive and like participating in trends and shit because like that's what people want to hear, but like
yeah, for sure.
nah, I don't know.
So what speaking of trends like for you personally cuz you're like more connected, you have your fingers dipped into a lot more of the industry. What do you think for producers the current kind of like trends are to like kind of like look out for or even artists as well that you like think are going to like have a come up in the next year?
Honestly, bro, I think it's becoming more of a visual thing. So I think getting better, higher quality videos and higher quality content is going to be key. Because, bro, honestly, everybody's like a dopamine fiend now. So like, if you're not getting them hooked within the first 0.5 seconds of your content, your shit's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna go on any fucking algorithms. Like, it's not gonna do anything, bro.
No, I agree with that 100%. There's 100% things that you can do to like increase your exposure with like doing reels or TikToks. Like one of the things I've said is like you pretty much need like a video that is like actually really short and like has something that will make people read the bio and make the like description long, but like make it like useful tips for upcoming producers, for example. And then you're like you name the first and the second one in the video, and then you save like 3 more in the description. People go to that, they scroll, they end up, because the video's like 7-8 seconds, they'll rewatch that video like 4 or 5 times. So then that's gonna like really push it into the algorithm. There's like certain things you can do.
I swear to God, that shit preys on weed smokers. Like,
yeah, just be reading slow.
I just be high as fuck watching the same reel for like 30 minutes, like no, not 30 minutes, like 30 seconds, like for no reason.
Yeah, no, that's true. What do you think about like the Instagram Reels producers, like the wave of these new producers that have blown up just through Instagram Reels?
Bro, that shit's dope as fuck. Hold on. Bro asked, do you think Glow go mainstream? It already is mainstream, honestly.
Who is? Sorry.
Like,
sorry.
Hold on, Colin Batzel asked that.
I haven't. Wait, what? Am I tripping? Is that
It's
a
on like the YouTube chat.
Oh, okay.
Bro asked, do you think Glow will like top charts? I think it already has, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Richard Miri's shit just went gold. When nah, but that wasn't like a fucking like Glow song though.
Yeah, it was.
That was like a rage. That was like a rage beat.
Do you think? Who do you think does Glow beats better, Rich Amiri or Summers?
I'm not gonna take sides on this one. I think they both do it well, and I think they both do it in like their own style. And like, I don't know. I think it's really hard to say it because I think they both really do it fucking justice for real.
Yeah, that's true. I'm more of a
And, like,
Summers fan myself, bro. I think if Summers just dropped an album and it was only Glow and nothing else, it actually would have like projected his career a lot farther.
Yeah, for sure.
I just feel
No,
like.
but like I like to. Huh? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say because I kind of agree with like Cullen. I feel like Glow can go mainstream. I said the same thing about New Jazz, bro, and people were making fun of me last year. And like now, New Jazz is literally in the mainstream. Like,
Bro,
like these
that's just
subgenres can
good.
go big.
That's just music for real. Like new jazz, like I don't know, like it's kind of just like music.
It,
Like,
it has a mainstream appeal, bro. I was trying to say that to people. I was like,
you know what I mean? Like
it's catchy.
I don't mean to sound. Yeah, exactly. I
Like,
don't mean to sound vague when I say that, but like it's kind of like just like classical. You know what I mean?
no, for sure, and it has like poppy elements to it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like it's bro. Honestly, here's another thing. I've noticed that if the ladies love it, bro, you're doing something right for real.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta get both genders on your fucking music for real, because like that's how you really blow up. Because bro, when chicks love an artist, they will like do anything to fucking show everybody their shit, bro. I swear to
Yeah,
God.
that's
And,
true.
like dudes are just fucking dudes, bro, are just gatekeeping ass haters, bro, for real.
That I mean, you're not wrong, bro. In terms of gatekeeping, since you brought it up, what's your opinions on like gatekeeping in the music industry in general, whether it be like gatekeeping sound, gatekeeping kits, like for producers or even like music?
I mean, I get it because I get if you like, okay, if you're known for a certain sound and you don't want it to get watched, motherfuckers biting it, I get it. But like, bro, we all use the like same shit. And it's like, if you're trying to like whatever you have, you think you have unique going for you, it's gonna get leaked somehow. It's gonna happen, bro. People are gonna try to copy you, and there's nothing you can do about it, bro. No matter what you do, for real.
See,
So I think there's not a point in like complaining about that shit because it's gonna happen regardless if you like wanted to or not.
yeah, see, that is like a point that I've actually like brought up before, is how I look at it when it comes to, if you're developing a sound, you have a new sound and like it's catching on, people are like really fucking with you, the best thing you can do is share the sauce, because what's going to end up happening is somebody else is just going to steal your sauce and they're going to share it, and everyone's going to like that person way more than they.
You could just like Pierre that shit, because like Pierre's never like revealed what he really uses. People just found that shit out on their own.
Yeah.
And like honestly, I think that's better because then it creates like a mysteriousness about you, and like you like have like an aura, bro. because then people are trying to find shit out about you. I don't know.
I feel like to an extent though, like I feel like there's a point, like a great example, I would say like greatest example of this would be like to bring it up like Amir and Venny. Like Amir kind of like created new jazz but was like super gatekeeping, and like he would like block producers that made new jazz beats. He was like very petty about it, right? But then Venny came in, he started getting into it, and he was sharing the sauce. Like he did a kit, everything, like let people have the sounds, and like
Yep.
Venny's been more commercially successful than Amir. That's why I'm saying that I think by opening up the doors, you wouldn't have that situation because people would be looking up to you and not up to the person that's actually giving them that sauce, that's actually providing that to them. So you're like lose that appreciation and like that different type of fan base that will like give you the connections, push you farther, and like make you more successful at the end of the day.
Exactly, bro. And it's like you just gotta show love to whoever shows you love, bro. And it's like if you're rejecting love, bro, you're stupid.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's kind of weird, bro. Like some people, I think there's like the ego problem is kind of crazy because like a lot of people will have like 20K followers, like actual organic or something, but like they'll like be like on some crazy ego shit. Like artists, like I don't know, it's just like kind of odd. Like, what do you think about like for example charging an artist or a producer for a placement? Do you think that's okay? Do you
I
think
mean, honestly, I think that's okay because I mean, no, wait, hold on.
charging
Charging a producer for placement?
like not if you're like a big like as if you're the artist and you're not a big artist, like let's say like your monthly listeners are like under
Oh,
20,000.
honestly, I get it if you only work with a certain amount of like producers and you like their sound. But like, if you're trying to come up for real, like, it doesn't really make sense because it's like you have no value to like leverage that, bro.
No, I agree 100%. What about like bigger artists like Famous Dex charging for like he was saying
Like
he
who?
charges like Famous Dex said he was charging for placements or something like that, like
I
recently,
mean,
like
that doesn't. I mean, that makes sense because bro probably only has a handful of like producers that he works with, and he's pretty like established. Like, bro's been doing this shit, so it's like he can do whatever the fuck he wants. So it's like once you get to his level, I feel like that's okay. But like anybody under that is like kind of like it's kind of like it can either work or it can't. Like, and it, but you can't really complain when it doesn't work because you just don't have like that value yet. You know?
no, yeah, for sure. I just like in my opinion, I just feel like it's kind of like it's a little bit of like a money hungry type of thing. Like okay, like how we were talking about a great example of like my thoughts is we were talking about how like selling beats is a business, like being a producer, like you have to look at it as a business as well. Like if you're putting the money in to buy a placement and it doesn't guarantee you like a return on your investment, you should never do it. That's like one thing I tell like any
Yeah, that's how you
producer.
get scammed. Honestly, bro, if you're sending a motherfucker money before you even get your product, like you like 100% deserve to get like scammed
Yeah.
for sure.
I think the problem is, but this is the issue again. The issue is that producers are so desperate for placements, even from these not as big artists, just because they got a buzz in their like producer community, and it would be like a flex. It's almost like because they're younger, it's like they want to like be like show their friends like, look, I made this song by this artist we all listen to, and it's like I feel like that's a huge thing now to the point where it's like there's like a desperation of it, I guess. Like
Hmm. Nah, I mean that shit's cool, bro. But like, I get it. I was that kid once. I wanted to show like everybody like, "Hey, look, I'm really doing something. I'm trying to like work with these people, bro. But like, you just like that's just not a long term formula for success, and you're gonna get like called out for it eventually.
no, for sure. Um, so what like with so you started Shibu, how did that like
Hmm.
happen? Like the what's
Whoa.
the history of it?
All right, so it was just it was like the summer of 2020. I was bored as fuck. I just wanted to lock in with dudes, and I was just like, I just posted on my story like, who wants to fucking start like a new collective, bro? Because like I just seen other like collectives starting like fucking Nila World and like fucking like like fucking Surreal Gang. Who else? Like just all these collectives that like fucking Surf Gang, like just all these collectives, bro.
Yeah.
And I just posted on like my story. And I was like, who wants to start it? And like Nada swiped up. He was like, bet I'm in. Fucking all the dudes that you see in that collective right now, they all swiped up, bro.
That's crazy.
And they all just like they were just. It's like they were chosen, bro. Like I don't know, like I don't even know how to fucking describe that shit because I did not expect that shit to go as far as it did and to for everybody to grow as like much as they did, bro. Because like we like silently doing shit, bro, like that people don't even talk about for real. Like the account has less than like 1,500 followers, and like I'm actually like cool with that because like I kind of like being like fucking the underdog where like I kind of have something like to like prove, But like we're like if you really look at the shit that we've done the last like 4 years, bro, it's kind of mind blowing for real. Like
No, yeah, you guys do have a lot of
not
achievements
to
for
pat
sure.
ourselves in the back for real. Like shout out every other collective. Y'all are hard. We don't have like beef with nobody. We want to work with everybody. Like shout out everybody else, but like we're like really doing shit for it.
No, 100%, 100%. It's really good to be like proud of your accomplishments and be able to say like I'm doing stuff because at the end of the day, like you're putting in the work, your team's putting in that work, so it's like it's deserved. So obviously people should,
Yeah, bro.
praise that. So it is really amazing, honestly. So with that collective, so that's pretty much never expanded since that point. Like it's just like
No, I
pure
mean
locked in.
we've added people and we like people have left and shit. But like that happens with every collective, bro. I can't even imagine how many people have joined it fucking like what's it called? Like internet money and like left that shit for real. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just happens.
There's been a couple, yeah. I've wondered
And
why though, like, because I remember that happened. Like, it was like a couple of years ago, where like there was a couple of producers that left Internet Money, and then like nobody really knew why, but they were like cool with them. It's just
I
random.
mean, it just happens for like unless people post on their story, it just happens for like random reasons, bro. Sometimes people just like give up for real.
No, I agree. Yeah, like I mean, even
Sometimes
with
people just like
this,
give up. Yeah, and like I've dealt with that before with like people and like there's dudes that weren't really doing shit in like collective, and I was kind of like, yo, bro, do you even make shit anymore? And like they kind of told me like, honestly, nah, bro. I kind of like, I'm like on like other shit. And I'm just like, all right, bet like best of luck to you.
yeah. See, like that's actually like super similar to like for me starting like it started with Celine Music Group, and then we ended up like going through like people leaving and like all this stuff happening. Yeah, there is like because it's hard to get people to believe in the vision. Like it's almost like it's like trial and error. Like you add people that are talented that seem like they're active, but like at the end of the day, you end up like right now where we're at. It's just like finally a small team of like artists and producers that
Uh-huh.
are all like on the same page, like understand how big this can actually be and how much we can grow.
Yep,
And like now it's like, but it took like a whole year to get to that point, like a literal
bro. It
year.
takes
Like
a team. It takes a team for real, bro. Because like the core of us that have been there from the very start, bro. Like we're like inseparable, bro. Like we like work in tandem, and we're always checking on each other, bro. We're always like good, like you know what I'm saying. We
no,
always
100%.
communicate. And like we kind of just work like a fucking unit, bro. Like it's like us versus the world type shit, bro. And like we all we all like feel the same pride when any of us gets like a fucking placement for real, bro.
No, exactly. That's how it should be. Just being like in a tight group. You guys all are sharing the same goals. You're willing to push it. You know where you can be. You know
Yep.
you have that potential. It's like a confidence factor, and I feel like
Hmm.
a lot of people maybe lack that. It comes with like I feel like age and maturity, like growing up, and then you're like okay, like I'm really confident in my craft. Like I know I can go somewhere with this, and like if I have this team, then together we can all like succeed, push each other up,
Yeah.
keep each other motivated,
Yeah.
everything. It's like
And
family
more than
almost.
anything, bro. Yeah, it's like a safety net, bro. It's like dudes in there have been like, bro, I know we in this shit to like make music and shit, but like I'm really glad like this shit's just here for us to like talk and shit and like vent and like let shit out and like talk to each other.
No, I agree with that 100%.
And like that's missing from a lot of collectives, bro. That's why a lot of collectives fail, bro, because it's not personal, it's all business, bro. It can't be that way, bro. It can't at all.
Yeah, you gotta kind of like I mean, like with the group we have too, it's just like we're always like hopping in chord, like talking it up, like just actually connecting with each other beyond just like music stuff. Like that's the most important thing. You can't just be like adding people that won't have that same type of like like want to do that. You know what I mean? Want to interact with each
Yeah,
other, want to actually
yeah,
know each other on a
yeah,
more personal level than just like even like locking in with like a bigger producer or something. Like you
yeah,
want to make a connection that's actually like worth like putting your all into, if that makes sense.
yeah. Like all these dudes, bro, like I would be friends with them even if they didn't make fucking music at all, bro. For real.
No, exactly.
Like,
That's like the
and
most
it's all
important thing.
that's the type that's most important, bro. It's like, would you still fuck with them if they didn't make music?
Yeah, 100%. It's
Or
because
if
like
they
you
didn't
gotta
do anything?
like each other, bro. I feel like that's the
Yeah,
problem with a lot of smaller collectives is that they just don't do that like kind of like face to face talking or just like communicating with each other in a way that is like any deeper than like, okay, we're in a collective. I got placement offers for this person, this person, this person. Okay, send me stuff, da da da, and like that's it. There's so many collectives like that, and I feel like it's just like it's almost like robotic, kind of like it's like a collective should be a family. That's literally how I look at it. It should be like you make this family and you guys all want the family to be well off, if that makes sense. Whereas like
exactly. Yeah, too much, bro. Like, honestly, like the way that we're all going right now, bro. I got like big goals, bro. I want to get us like a fucking partnership with like a label and shit, bro, so we can really go crazy, bro. And, like, I'm trying to
yeah,
do shit like that for us. And, like, I'm trying to get myself financially too to a point where I can do that, bro. Like doing shit outside of music, bro. Like investing, like get like even like working a 9 to 5, bro. Like I fucking work a 9 to 5, bro. Like I work from home and shit.
yeah.
So it's like I'm trying to invest my own money. I'm trying to make my like as much money as I can from that shit, so that like I can fund my fucking dream. You know?
No, exactly. That's like super important. It's we're all into this. Like I think that's like key, you know, especially if you know, like, I feel like the way, okay, do you not agree? Because I've kind of like, for me personally, starting the live streams and then starting to do these interviews, I just can see this like platform getting really big and I kind of like see the potential. Do you feel like
Oh
there's
yeah,
a
bro.
point in like your, like, for me personally, it just happened, but like, there's like a point in your career where it just snapped and you're like, I'm really gonna make it like this is happening, like it's all going up type of thing.
Honestly, yeah. Like 2021 was that for me, but like I honestly never looked at this shit like I'm trying to go up. Like I always looked at it as like a hobby, and like I'm just trying to make good music, bro. I don't really give a fuck who fucks with it and who doesn't, bro.
No, that's solid, bro. Because then
And it's like,
that's true art. You're not like making for the
you know,
consumer. You're making for yourself.
exactly, bro. I'm making this shit for me, bro. And if you don't like it, fuck you. Like I don't really care. To be
No,
honest, like
that's fire, bro. That's how it should be. Because then you end up just making like you're like you're just like crowd pleasing. You're like, oh, whatever people are making or whatever people want, I'm gonna make that. Whatever's trending, I'm gonna make that, and like nothing else. There's so many producers that do that, in my opinion. Now, like like there's not a lot of producers that will just like open up their DAW and then just make whatever type of beat they're feeling like they're always most producers are opening up FL now and they're just like, I'm making a beat for this op or I'm making loops for
I
this op, and I'm
need
like,
to
that's
make like
it.
20 million loops for this fucking Nardo Wick album, bro.
Yeah,
That shit's so dead to me, bro.
it's crazy because it's like kind of sucking the art out of music, in my opinion.
And it's like, do you even have fun anymore, bro? It's kind
Yeah.
of like being like a fucking like like an Olympic athlete. It's like I feel it. I know you're passionate about the sport, but is that shit fun, bro?
Yeah, honestly though, it's just like you're grinding and you're making your whole life revolve around what other people want instead of making stuff for yourself. And that's why I think the reels producers are really fire, because they're kind of just like making their own music, their own vibes, doing it for themselves. They're not doing it to like impress artists or anything. Like they're not trying to get a placement. Like they're just making it. And like they end up more successful because they build a brand and an image around themselves, which in the long term is way more than a placement, because some of these people like won't have placements. They'll blow up off reels, then they'll start getting placements, and it's like boom, now they're at like 50K or 100K or something. Like I've even watched this one guy, Jack, he's like 15, bro. He's from Montreal, and he just like posts like he tapped into like that laser dim type beat and like those like old dark plug type beats, and he was just like making videos like walking down the street on the sidewalk. He's literally went up like in the past like week and a half like 8K followers, and like it's just crazy because
Yeah, like mad respect to dudes who do that shit, bro. Cause I could not. I don't have the patience for that shit. And like I'm just a very like impatient dude, and like I couldn't edit my own shit and like just sit there and make a bunch of content for that shit. So I shout out whoever does that shit for real.
no, I think that's a kind of like the issue right now. It's for artists, but also producers. Just that, like you said, it's like some people are super passionate about music, whether it be beats or like an artist, but like they aren't really passionate about content creating, or they're not really even interested in that. And that's what kind of sucks right now with the industry, is like they won't. Again, it's not talent anymore. It's like you need to be making content to even be considered. That's like A&Rs are like scrolling through TikTok looking for content, not just trying to listen to music or find artists. Like, so I feel like that's like kind of a huge problem. Do you think with TikTok possibly getting taken off of like taken from the United States that it might change, or do you think it's just gonna transfer over to Reels, Shorts, stuff like
That
that?
shit, that shit might be a blessing in like disguise, because it might bolster IG. Because then everybody from to TikTok is just gonna go to IG, bro.
No, I agree. I
But
agree with that.
also, that shit won't be banned for long. Because guess what? They're just gonna make an American version of that shit.
Yeah, that's true. But do you like? Do you do you use TikTok yourself? Like, how do you feel about TikTok?
I use it when I'm bored. Honestly, like I don't really like use it. I tried. Like I'm not gonna stop trying, but like I should say like I've kind of like paused making my own content because trying to just like think of shit to make that wouldn't like suck. I don't know if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
No, no, for sure, for sure.
But I kind of want to be those dudes that just put show like their FLP, but like they're adding shit, but like you can see like half the screen and then half them, but they're adding shit as they like record. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for real. Like, what is this is a great question. What's like the craziest studio session situation that you've like ever been in your entire career? Like just some crazy shit.
Okay, bro. So it's like 2020. Yeah, it's like December of 2020. Um, I was in the studio with Doughboy, uh, Future's homie from yeah, he raps. You know who he is? Doughboy.
Oh yeah, I know Doughboy. Doughboy's goated, bro. That dude's crazy.
And I used to live in Chicago. I was there from like 2020 to like this year till like, actually till like December of 2023. And so I got this session from my former manager. His name is Mark Bull. I think you know who he is. Do you know who he is?
I
Mark
think
Bull.
I've seen his name around for
Yeah,
sure.
he's Lucky's manager. But yeah,
Oh,
anyway,
word.
bro gave me that session, and like he just told me to pull up, and like he was like, I have beats ready, you know, and shit. So I was just waiting. Like I was in that session. Bro pulls up with like 20 dudes, bro, all strapped up, bro. All of them strapped up, bro. I'm just sitting there in the studio. They all come in, bro. Walk in. They all got beams on their guns, bro.
That's crazy. So, so,
Like
so
20 dudes, bro. I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? Brought an army with him.
that's crazy, bro
And
went
so
OD
like,
on security.
yes, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, like you're in Chicago, bro, but like relax, like, like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's
Like,
crazy.
so like, okay, so then we're in there, boom, and then bro starts like, I'm just like feeling out the vibe, you know, like I dap up, bro. Like he's cool, you know, like he's cool, but like I dab up, bro. I say what's up. He's like, what's up? What's your name? I'm like, I'm CGM. He's like, that's what's up. He's like, I'm gonna run through these like Zaytoven beats first, and then like I'm gonna let you play some shit. I was like, all right, cool. So he runs through the fucking Zaytoven beats, right? Bro ends up doing the whole pack that whole night.
Oh
So
damn.
like, I
Damn.
kind of got cut out. I kind of got cut out of that whole shit because
That's
bro was
crazy.
just hopping on Zaytoven beats, and that was the vibe. And I was like, okay, I guess that's the vibe. I'm not Zaytoven, so I guess bye.
Yeah. That's crazy. Bro, so
So like, yeah, bro. So then like I just didn't get the chance to play him anything, and like, and then like, all right. So then bro leaves a little bit. So bro has a show at the club, right? So then
yeah.
bro and all these guys leave. So the studio is just it's just us for like an hour. Bro comes back like an hour later, drunk as fuck, bro. He has a bottle of like I don't know what the fuck bottle he was carrying. He has that shit in his fucking hand, bro. Just comes in drunk as fuck, bro. He's like, all right, play those beats in the car. Nobody's playing in the car. So I was like, all right, I'm definitely not gonna get to play beats now. So like I
Yeah.
just left, bro.
Damn, that sucks.
So
That's
that was
crazy.
pretty much it, bro. That's the
Damn.
craziest story.
That is pretty crazy, bro. That is definitely a crazy story.
And bro, the whole time their beams were like on, bro. They were taking like videos with them flashing their like guns and shit. And then like, bro had the shit like face down on the table like this, and like the beam was like on me on my chest and shit. I was like, what
Bro,
the fuck, bro?
yeah. Oh, that's wild. Bro, that's crazy.
Like I thought I was about to get shot on accident, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, that would be ass. And not even get the placement? Come on.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I literally risked my life to not even get a placement, bro.
Yeah, that's wild. That's actually crazy. So, Zaytoven, bro. You're saying like cuz you're saying Zaytoven beats. Did you see the little drama with Zaytoven right now?
No, what's going on?
He just has like he's been doing it for years because I knew an artist that he also did it too, but he just has like it's probably his team, but regardless, just has like automated message like, yo, you're a fire artist, blah blah blah, let's lock in, and like is selling reposts and stuff like that, just like automated bot stuff. But like Zaytoven, like it's one thing if it's a producer that I feel like wasn't so high tier, but it's like for him to be doing that, especially because he just did the interview with Lucid Monday and like off top with like Benny X and Riot. So it's like just kind of crazy because it came out after that he was still doing that like afterwards from that interview, and it's like, bro, come on, like you're set, bro. You're kind of like a legend. You shouldn't be like just trying to make quick money off of like producers or artists that
Honestly,
like
honestly, he might have gotten hacked or something, bro. Because I heard he got hacked or something.
I don't know. The thing is, it really replicates like the same type of stuff you see from those artists like Lil Mosey or like other people where they're like, or even Smoke Perp was doing it, where like they sell reposts and stuff like that. It was kind of like the same type of like context of that. You know what
So
I'm talking about?
he's trying to like charge for like beat like collabs basically.
Yeah,
Or like he's trying to charge like 3 bands for it.
yeah, like insane prices, like crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, no, bro.
It's just
No.
like I don't know, bro. Zaytoven just needs to come back, bro, because I feel like Metro and Pierre, bro. Pierre kind of also keeps relevant, but I feel like Metro and Pierre have still been able to keep relevance. And like I don't know, Zaytoven. There's not a lot of Zaytoven beats on projects like big projects in the past couple years. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Whereas
Yeah,
he
I
was like
mean,
taking over.
yeah, I mean, fuck. What's I gonna say, bro? That's my train of thought.
You're good. You're good, bro.
um, fucking. I honestly, Pierre's just been on his like artist shit.
Yeah, 100%.
That's
That
really what's been like sustaining him, and like Metro's just been like doing him. Like, bro's just been like doing what Metro does, just make fucking hits.
true.
And then like, so I guess that's really the key to like staying afloat in the industry. I guess is just fucking either like doing what you're known for doing, or like pivoting somewhere else and then finding success. So it doesn't matter, bro. It's just like sports, bro. Just fucking win.
Yeah.
That's basically all it is, bro.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
And then,
Um,
but that's not winning though. Like just trying to fucking like charge people 3 bands for a collab and like pretend to be
no,
friends with them and shit. Like that shit's weird, bro.
no, it is weird, 100%. It just kind of sucks because he's somebody that people look up to. So like people are very susceptible to being like, I'm gonna like put in everything. I'm gonna take out a loan just to be able to work with him because like I look up to him type shit. It's crazy, but like producers will do that instead of realizing like you can do so much more.
Bro, if it's conditional, other than me delivering you like hits, bro, like fuck that shit, bro. I'm out.
Not for sure. This is my thing. Like, what do you think about paying producers for placements? Like,
Nah,
how do
bro.
you think that
No,
should happen? Do you think people should do
no,
it at all?
no. I mean, honestly, I get why people do it. Like Brandon Finessen does it because like honestly, that's not a bad investment because bro, for really be like using people's FLPs and like putting them on and like sending that shit to Uzi.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of dudes who have bought like a fucking Brandon collab and like ran that shit up, getting like placements with bro. But like that's it. Like that's like a rare example, bro. All these other dudes, nah, like that shit's cooked, bro.
Yeah, the only other person I know who was doing that and got the person placements was ATL Jacob. And he was
Yep.
charging like 500 for a lab. which to be honest, he limited it, and the way he did say it is like it is an investment, like $500, and bro, people literally got like on that, like the Future album, people got placements with him on that, like the highly successful one, the one with the Kanye song and everything, the newer one. I don't know if he's released something since, but like they got placements on that by paying $500 for a lab. So it's like,
That's
unless
kind of,
they're
yeah.
that big, unless they're at that like level, but ATL wouldn't do that now. You know what I mean?
No, bro, but $500 for an ATL Jacob collab, like that's kind of like priceless. Honestly, I would
No,
do that right now if you did that.
I know that was like back when Twitter was still kind of popping. He was like posting them, and I remember I like had 300 on my PayPal, and I hit him up, and I was like, "Yo, I only got 300,"
Bro,
and bro just
like
didn't left me
yo,
on red, bro. I was like, "Fuck."
they're like fuck, bro. Like you don't see the vision for real.
Yeah, like nah. Is there? Do you think there's any producers that are like are super overrated that are like popular right now or have been popular in the past?
Mm,
Or
bro,
even
I don't
like you
want. I don't,
think they like should have retired. Like that's an even better way to word it. Like let's say producers that have been around for a while, like have had like at least like 6 to 8 years plus, and you
no,
think should have stopped.
honestly, bro, I can't say that be for real because like, who am I to like say like when you should stop making art? You feel me?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Like,
like maybe not they should stop, but like they've just had a decline in terms of
yeah,
producers because nobody really talks about like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, bro, honestly, like it's like they're a grown ass man. Like it's like I can say like they fell off and like they don't want they're not what they used to be. All I want, but it's like if they're gonna keep on doing that shit and keep trying, like I can't really knock it, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause
That's
like
true.
and it's like I don't know. There's not really anybody like I guess I guess Young Chop. That's like really the only person I can think of, bro.
That's a pretty valid one. I'm not gonna lie,
Like
bro.
Young
The
Chop used
music
to
he
be
was putting out, the singles he was putting out, were actually fire, bro. I'm not gonna
for
lie.
real.
Like the
You make
self-produced
music,
stuff.
bro?
This was like a couple years ago. I don't even know where he's at now, but like, yeah, he was like dropping singles, and they were like good songs. It was like old Chief Keef stuff, but like newer, and like
Oh
mixed
shit!
a lot better. Like his mixes were really good on
Oh
his
shit!
vocals and everything. Just like
Oh, like
interesting, different type shit.
see
But this
that?
is
That's what
years
I
ago.
mean, bro. Like bro just pivoted. Like you just pivot and you're good.
Yeah, he did lose a lot of the clout though.
Yeah. I mean, that happens when you don't work with like Chief Keef and all these people you used to anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta keep that lock in.
Yeah.
But
But
yo,
that's just what happens.
we already been on live for an hour, bro, and I totally forgot to start playing music just a little bit Friday.
It's all good, bro.
But yeah, I'm about to let's see some like beats that people and music that people have like sent in. So basically, it's like music from the live streams. Like I do like live stream music reviews and stuff like that, and I basically want to give them a platform, an opportunity for like somebody like you who has a lot more exposure, a lot more connections and stuff like that to hear their art and give them a type of chance, if that makes sense. Not a chance, but you know, just like listen to them, see if you vibe out with it, give them your thoughts, etc. You know what I mean?
For real. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, bet. I'll start with Big Calv. He's in Deadline. He submitted this. I just really like this beat because he produced it from scratch. It's like this new type of wave that he's creating. It's called Enzo, so it's definitely like something I would say worth tapping into. Just the sound, you'll be kind of like blown away just because it's like a lot different. I'm not glazing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No worries.
Bet. I'll play it right now for you.
That shit beautiful, Carl. Beautiful.
Can you hear it? I just want to be sure.
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. I think you might have to go on the YouTube, and because I don't know if I can. Oh wait, I can actually. Hold up.
Look here.
I got it right here. Just let me. I need to.
All right, so I'm gonna like mute my shit and then I'm gonna listen to it.
Okay, bet, yeah, because I just need to share my screen and then it should work. let's see, media player, go live. Okay, and then
That shit's beautiful, Carl.
can you hear it now?
Okay, I fuck with the vocals.
Yo, so what was your thoughts?
That shit's crazy, bro. Those vocals, like, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie, that made the whole fucking beat, bro.
yeah, it's just it's like that extra, it's like the perfect topping to make the beat full.
Mhm.
And like
And,
the
like, that
mix.
shit was like some like
Yo,
like
yo, so
oh,
what
go
was
ahead, go
your
ahead.
thoughts?
Oh, I think we got a
That shit's crazy, bro. Those vocals.
I think we got a delay. Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, it's good. By the way, I think I set it up so if you're just in the Discord stream, you should be able to hear it now. Like you don't have to like mute me or whatever. Like I
No,
like
I just,
I'm like streaming
I just
the
like
media player. Yeah.
okay.
Just so you know.
Nah, I
But-
just need okay, YouTube and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, but so yeah, I find it just like it has all these like it's super like different, eh? Like the bounce, it's kind of like crazy out there. Some different shit. Like,
No, it definitely sounds very like new jazzy.
mm-hmm. That's what it's him and SK. They're both in Deadline. They were
yeah.
saying that the kind of sound they're going for Enzo is like inspired by new jazz, but like different
yeah.
still.
Oh yeah, is it like just like is that kind of like what they're going for?
Oh, hold up. You're like you just like cut out for a second there. What were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, am I good now?
Yeah, you're good. You're good for sure.
All right, so is it kind of just like ambient vocals with like smooth chords?
Yeah, it's like very like smooth jazzy type chords, and there's like I feel like there's a little bit more of a jazziness to the drums, just how kind of like all over the place they are and stuff.
Mhm.
Overall, like I really like the sound that they're going for and stuff like that, but that's just like one of the submissions because I basically like chose like a couple submissions that people submitted for the stream, including people from Deadline and stuff like that. But there's also like over half of them that aren't. So
Bro said Unc is terrible Bro said Unc is terrible at explaining.
yo, yeah. No, I'm actually so bad at explaining shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm good at like critiquing, but like explaining not as much, bro. Like,
Yeah, I feel you. That's something that I fucking like that I struggle with too.
nah, for sure. But so I'll play one more beat, and then we'll talk a little bit more. And I'll try to like play the beats a little bit more frequently and in the songs too. We got like 8 more pretty much, but they're all short. We keep the conversation going and stuff. So this one It's labeled Jersey and B. It's from Stitchface. He's in the chat right now. He's actually friends with Golly, and I think Golly's in Shibu, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like close friends with Golly.
Hell yeah, bro.
I think that's how I found you. I think I found you through like as I started following Stitchface, and then I found Golly through Stitchface, and I found you through Golly. Probably that's what makes the most sense to me. But this was like years ago, so like before Yeet blew up, so it's like 2019, 2020-ish.
And then Golly's from what's it called, like Canada, I think too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It makes sense.
That's what Stitch was telling me.
Hell yeah.
But that being said, the next beat is from Stitchface. He called it Jersey and B. These ones I picked because like, bro, I'm like big on mixing, and like honestly, all this stuff, like the beats and the songs I picked, like have like really really good mixing or like interesting mixing to say the least.
Bro, oh yeah.
That being said, let's tap in and see what bro's cooking. So it should work through your Discord. Let me know if it does or doesn't.
Which one is it in?
It's so I have like my stream. I'm streaming right now. So if you like,
watch stream.
Yeah, watch my stream like the just media player. All right, you're in.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, bet. Yeah, I really fucked with this one.
Oh yeah, that sample's hard, bro.
Yeah, like it's pretty crazy.
I know that exact sample, bro. I flipped that shit too. This is chill as fuck.
Yeah, and like the mix of the drums, I really like a lot.
Yeah, they're like nice and like crispy, bro. Like
Yeah,
that perfect amount of
like that 808 is like
Mm-hmm.
blessed.
This is some like Rihanna shit, bro.
Yeah, like it's not like it's like some. I'm pretty sure bro got like a Coi Leray placement or something. So bro kind of on that.
Yeah. I can hear it fucking like anybody, like any girl, bro, would hop on this, bro.
No, for real though.
This is hard, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I like doing the streams though, because you actually take the time, you listen to like beats and shit. You know, you're scrolling. You're usually not.
See, bro, I knew it. He said a girl already like hopped on it, bro.
Yeah, no, that's I know it's he's got that pocket, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's the right pocket to be in, bro. Because that's all that's being pushed right now, bro. For real.
No, 100. Yeah, that's so true, bro. There's
That's
no
all this
denying that.
is, bro. Fucking like Ice Spice, bro. Another example.
Yeah, Ice Spice is like crazy example, to be honest. Like she's just like came up so fast. It's kind of like insane.
No, bro.
Everybody just blows up super fast now, but like some crash and burn and some don't.
Yeah, like she just like, bro. She like just the fucking speed ran that shit. Like, how you go from like having a little like TikTok song to like sitting in the booth with Taylor Swift and the fucking Super Bowl, bro. Like you definitely did some like evil ass shit, bro.
Yeah. So that being said, is that something you believe like of the industry, like that they be doing some like evil crazy shit? Like, are you?
Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Yes. Everything y'all think that they do, bro, they do.
I do have to agree. I think just what do you think about the like four bats situation? What's your thoughts on that?
That is an industry plant.
Oh yeah, like so obvious too. It's crazy.
100%, bro. 100%. There's no questioning that shit at all.
No, like it's actually insane. Like the come up.
Like I guess if like I don't know, bro. It just feels like fucking inauthentic. Like yeah, like good for you. You climbed like a social ladder to get to Drake, and Drake really fucks with you. But like, bro, I don't know, bro.
I don't think it was like that. This is how I look at it. There was really smart marketing behind it. Like just the way that they previewed the video is it's actual genius marketing. It does the exact thing. This is actually sauce for like any artists or producers that watch this or this gets clipped, whatever. But like, you literally, when you're making content, you want people to immediately go to the comments, and that's what he did perfectly with that video, because he's like on the block, he's with all of these like whole militia, they're all like chilling, and then has like these like soft pitched up vocals on the song, so it's like something you totally wouldn't expect, and that makes people immediately go to the comments, and they're like, bro, why does bro have this voice, why does bro, like, it's like the perfect trifecta of the voice, the environment, and the like out of nowhere for people to also be like, oh, he's an industry plant, it was executed like really perfectly, to a point where there had to be somebody with actual like marketing expertise and somebody with connections to get all the promo pages to be posting that for him to blow up. Like, there's no other way it would have, like, it wouldn't make sense any other way.
Perfect storm for him. And like, I don't know, Drake has that power and influence to be like, hey, like, I need you to put bro on, but like, that's just how it goes sometimes.
No, for sure. Do you think this is gonna be like a random question, I guess, but it does make sense. Do you think that Drake working with Yeat and co-signing Yeat is the equivalent the Kanye co-signing Cardi and making songs with Cardi from when
Yes.
Whole Lotta Red came out? I agree. I think what Drake is doing is he's trying to have a Cardi in his camp. That's the idea of that, in my opinion. Like,
Pretty much, yeah.
and
That makes sense, bro. Honestly, when you're an old artist, you have to do that, bro. That's how you stay relevant, for real.
no, 100%. I think the one thing that people don't realize is Drake chilled with Yeat so early on in his career,
Bro,
and did not give
that's
him
what
a
Lil Wayne did
feature.
with- Yeah. That's what Lil Wayne did with Drake, bro.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's just like Drake saw the vision in Yeat because he didn't automatically give him a feature. You look at like Block Boy JB, like other people he's done that with in the past, like Dave from UK. Like, those people, like, he did a song with, and then you never heard any other song. I feel like Drake actually waited for Yeat to get his own comeuppance, to get his own cult following, and then did a song with him just to be like, yeah, I'm co-signing this. Like, this dude's gonna be huge. Like,
Yeah. That's kind of what artists do. They'll just kind of let you do your own thing for a little bit, which is like good. And honestly, it might have been that was a really smart move by Yeat, bro. Because I feel like if he did it too early, it would have been like, okay, bro, that's it. Like, it's been leading up to this, but like, that's it, you know?
yeah, exactly. I think the thing is, he really had the opportunity to grow his fan base, drop catalogs of music, develop himself as an artist. I think he executed stuff really well. Bro, I don't think you're gonna be like, bro, shut up. But I honestly think that 2093 is probably one of the top 10 best albums ever. I know this sounds crazy out of pocket, but I think the thing is it's such a big, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, basically Yeat takes influence from all of the artists and all of the music over the past like 10 years. Like, it's like there's songs that he sounds like Kanye, there's songs that he sounds like Drake. There's the production and the storyline of the value of that album is absolutely like on point, hammer on the nose, exactly what he's trying to create. The mixing, like everything, it just makes this like a project that is actually insanely iconic, because it's the first time we've ever heard Yeat actually make like a concise project that has a theme and has like a vibe. It's not just banger, banger, banger. It's like, it's not even about bangers. I feel like this is the first time Yeat made an album for himself, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I see where you're coming from, bro. And like, I agree with all those points. And bro definitely did something special with that album. I just think we need to give it more time to really see like if it stands the test of time, which I think it will, because there's albums that sound nothing like that that have way worse production that have stood the test of time.
Yeah.
So I think your theory will be right eventually, or like your opinion will be right eventually. But like, I don't know. I feel like we just need to give it time.
No, yeah, I know. That's why it's kind of like polarizing and controversial, because I'm calling it really early. But I just feel like it's because if you look at Yeat's career in general, it's not like it's just been like a way different come up than most people. I would say like he really developed a fan base before he ended up blowing up on TikTok, and then he like took that fan base and was able to consistently hold it. I mean, like the uprise of Benny X, in my opinion, is like one of the craziest I've seen like since I've
Yeah,
been
dude,
into
I don't know
producing.
how that dude, bro. Like, I like that shit's crazy for real.
It's wild too, cause when I first found Benny X, bro, it was like I saw his YouTube channel and he was making like salsa fusion type beats, like goofy shit, bro, and they were like meme beats, and I was like, literally was like, I don't really care for this guy, and then all of a sudden, bro, like him and Yeet just locked in and dropped some like the craziest fucking songs, and I was like, damn, and he just went up, bro, like it was instant, it was.
Yeah, and now he's on like every album, bro. It's like, what the fuck, bro? When is your run gonna end, bro? Give the rest of us a chance to get placements, like for real, bro.
Yeah, because
Like,
that's the thing. He's kind of like he's just like locked in, bro. He has that sound, and like he just keeps getting placed, bro. I think I said he's like this generation's Metro, like this 10-year Metro, in my opinion. I don't think he's gonna fall off just because he's really doing everything. He dips his toes into every single thing, like even being on like the Pink Panthers album and stuff like that. That's just some totally different shit compared to when you think about like Yeet or like it's just like he's on Drake shit. Like he was Drake's tour DJ. I'm pretty sure he still is. Like it's kind of
yeah,
crazy. Like
yeah, bro. And like, that dude has like a wife and kids, bro. The bro changed his whole life and his whole family's like trajectory, and like that shit's beautiful to see.
no, it is, bro. That's the difference, bro. Like having people to do it for, I feel like changes the stakes completely.
Yeah, no, and like honestly, I could see why, like, I can see why they like did it. Like that might have been, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that's a reason, because like dudes make it without like a family all the time. But like that might have been like a motivating factor versus like if Drake was like, okay, this dude's just another dude, like single dude coming up in the industry. Like I don't know.
No, I think you're 100% right. It's
Like
fair. Like
they might have
there's
seen bro like bro has a family. Like bro's trying to just put on for his family. Like he deserves it more than anybody else.
yeah, and I think there's like a whole other thing because like me myself, like I'm a parent. I have like a 5-year-old daughter. There's like a totally different
Oh
connection you make with people that like have kids because like I know it sounds so stupid, but there's like no way you can like perceive life in the same way as somebody who has a child because like your whole
yeah,
perception on life and the way things are and everything completely changes when you're bringing like when you have a new life in this world and you're bringing them up. You start to notice like so many flaws and like problems and like everything, and you want to like protect them. Gives you like a whole different mentality on like life in general, not just your life, just like life, like the world you live in and everything, because there's a reason to like think about those things. And that's why I feel like you're right, where it's like Drake is a father. He sees this producer that's coming up that has a family, and he's like, I want you to like be able to have that for your family, because it's like a whole different perspective, that they're like on a different like wavelength of mentality. Let's just like being like a mother or a father. That's kind of like a
yeah, like they
natural
have shit to
thing.
lose, bro. And like
Exactly.
they're grinding. They're not grinding just for them. They're grinding for their family.
Exactly. It's a whole different ball game pretty much.
Yeah, and like I'm like envious, bro. Like I want that shit for myself one day too, bro. So like, I think having a family is like really important, bro. And,
No, it
like
is for
in
sure.
terms of like growth, and like not staying stagnant, bro, and like having like responsibility.
Yeah, and it does it's like a pushing thing, and like motivates you as well. Just having that, like it's a whole different type of motivation, right? Cuz like I was saying, like once you kind of get into that perspective where you're like, "Oh, like damn, like I can really make this work." It's like the whole like laziness that you might have because it's just you and you can like cut slack and do stuff like that. It kind of goes
Mhm.
away because like you actually have like a reason to keep pushing and to like not and just to keep going, especially when you see that you can really make something out of like music or out of anything in life,
Yeah,
really.
yeah. I mean, bro, when you have a mouth to feed, bro, like that shit makes you go 10 times harder, bro.
No, exactly,
For
bro.
sure.
My only thing
Like,
is, I would say for like you or like anyone in chat, anybody, like just make sure that it's like the right person. Don't jump into it too quick ever, just
Yep.
because like with having a kid, like I got blessed. Like, dude, for me, I didn't even have a kid. I met my girlfriend and she had a 3-month-old daughter, and then like basically the dad's not in the picture at all. I've been there since the start. We've been together for over 5 years, so
That's
I've been
crazy,
her
bro.
dad, like, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
But I was
Yeah,
able
that's
to
crazy.
see that she would be a good mom before we even started dating. Like, I could tell she was a good mom and she
Yeah.
had good values and stuff
Now
like
that's
that.
key, bro. That will fuck up your whole life, bro. For real.
Yeah, you literally, number one thing I would say, if you're like out of high school and you're looking in relationships, find someone that literally you would be like, yeah, like they would be a really good mom. That's like so important in a relationship, in my opinion. Like, it's
Yeah,
just
bro.
because if
If you
you're,
can't wife her, bro, like, let her go, bro.
yeah,
Let her go. If she's
100%.
not wife material, let her go.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. You're because then you're wasting like your years while you're young, and you could find somebody
Like
like that.
you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, bro.
No,
That's a classic saying. That shit will always be true, bro.
it is 100% true. Like, there's no denying that. Like, people with that mentality will have like that mentality, you know, if they're like, I want to go party, do all this shit. Like, I mean, like, do you, but like, honestly, like, that's just like, it's not really like people that do that, like, they're not ready to be in like a relationship. Like, I think once you're in your 20s, if you're getting in a relationship, you literally have to be looking at that like, okay, like, I'm past the high school phase, I'm investing like a lot of time, effort, money into this. Like, I need to make sure that like this is the person that I actually want to marry, spend the rest of my life with. Like, I think a lot of people avoid like so many red flags instead of like actually like just looking at them at face value, being like, okay, like this won't work. Like, if I have a kid
Bro.
with them, like I have a buddy who had a kid, and like, so he had one kid and that was fine, and the baby mom was like good and stuff, and he just had another kid recently, and like she literally had the baby, and then she was like going out and partying, doing blow, like all this shit, because that's the person that he knocked up. And she had the kid and just was leaving him at home and going and partying and shit. That's like fucked up. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't want somebody
Do
that's
that.
doing like
Yeah.
anything like that ever. Like, because
Yeah, that's kind of bro. That's kind of bro's fault for like picking her, but like, yeah, bro, that's fucked up.
yeah, I mean, it was an accident, but like still, like, it's just like, dude, just, it's not worth it. They're not even together or anything. It's just like
They're just they're like for the sake of like the like kid, basically.
yeah. It's just it's like, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like if you're picking up some girl at the club and then you like get in a
That's
relationship,
not your wife, bro.
do not get it. Yeah,
That's not your wife.
never.
That's not your wife, bro.
No, not at all.
No, bro.
No,
You're never gonna meet a quality girl at a concert, a bar, or like what else? What else?
like a festival. Oh my gosh, bro, festival is
Like
crazy.
a football game, like any game. You're never gonna meet your wife there, bro.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Actually, no. I take that back. You might meet your wife at a concert if like your homie's like, okay, this is supposed to be like a double date, but like you don't know her, like, and he's
Yeah,
with his
that's
girl,
true.
and you're with another girl, and y'all click. That might be a way to do it, but like if like you're just there to pick up some random girl that's already with a dude that you've never met before, you're
Yeah,
cooked, bro.
yeah. Like, I just think in general, like people that like be frequenting like bars and shit, like women and men, like at the end of the day, bro, they're just going there to like hook up and shit, right? Like, that's the whole point of going to a fucking
Bro.
bar. That's literally people
Bro, any
like, let's
girl-
be honest. Like, why
Any
else?
girl that goes to a bar, bro, nah, bro, that's not wifey material.
No,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's not. Like, it's funny though. It's actually like hilarious because me and my girlfriend, we met through Tinder, and we've been together for like 5 years. It's like fucking the 0.001%.
You are a rare example, bro,
I know, I am, for
because
sure.
Tinder is just a fuck app, like really, like
It really is. I agree 100%.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I'm not gonna, bro. I stay off that shit, but like when I'm ready to date again, I'll be on like Hinge or some shit like that.
Yeah. No, I don't know, bro. It just kind of like it ended up working because she was just like super like, bro, I had to like talk to her for like months before I even met her. That's like actually really like, that's like the greenest flag ever. If they're just like not going out with a bunch of guys, not doing shit, they're just like at home and like you just talk to them, you FaceTime them, do all this shit for like, and they're not even like down to meet up. Like, bro, if a girl is like not down to meet up and just like wants to talk to you and get to know you first, bro, that is like wifey material 100%. That is like the goat, like that is goated, bro. Like, because then you know she's not doing that with like anybody. Like she's just chilling at home. Like she doesn't do that
Yeah,
shit. Homebody's
I
so
mean, you gotta be
important.
also wary of that, bro, because I don't know. There's been girls where like they only did that with me for real, or like they only did that with the homie, but like, they're a hoe with everybody else.
Yeah. No, that's
Like
yeah,
I'm
that's
not gonna
great.
lie,
No, I got
like there's
I
been. Oh, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say I got blessed with that. I know 100% that is a thing, bro. Like that
Yeah,
people be
you
doing
bro,
that.
you are a rare example, bro.
No, I
Like
got
you are like one in the 0.1 percentile that has found love on like Tinder, bro. Like that should be
actually.
an Xbox achievement for real.
I swear, bro, they gotta like hire me for like a fucking advertisement or something, bro. Like I'll be like, yo,
Bro,
like
that should be on like life achievements. Nah, they should make like a fucking life achievements, and then like that should be like a badge for real.
no, actually, bro, it's funny as fuck. Like if this was like 2017, I would have been on the Good Morning America show or something for that, bro. A miracle. It's a fucking miracle.
Exactly, bro.
It's
Well, good
fucking
for you, bro. I'm really happy about that, for real.
no, yeah, it's been good, bro. I'm blessed. Everything's just been really solid. It kind of like worked out just because of my own life. I was like trying to change my life because I was not living the best life. I was pretty degenerate, I would say. Like especially like when I was a teenager and shit. I did a lot of dumb shit. I got arrested and then I like had a warrant for like 2 years. But like I turned myself in, and then like that month after I like got out the next day, I was in contact with my lawyer and stuff like that. And then like had been talking to her before, but then I hit her back up in January, and then like we met in February, and like it was just like it was like just kind of like worked out because I basically needed stability in my life, and then she provided the perfect stability that I needed. So like I ended up doing good things for myself because there's like a whole family involved. It changes your life. It really does.
She
Like
was the
having a
missing
family.
piece, bro.
What was that?
You
Sorry.
hear me? Oh, I was like, she was the missing piece for real.
Yeah. Like I feel like I would have never like changed my life. Like I went back to high school. I got my high school education. I'm in college now for marketing. Like I would have never done any of that if we hadn't met and like I hadn't had a reason to, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and like that's how you know that you found the one for real because a lot of these girls they don't give a fuck what you do, bro. As long as you make bread, but like they won't support you through that shit. They'll just watch you struggle and they won't help you at all.
No, exactly. Yeah, I was pretty lucky, bro. Like you said, it's luck, but yeah, definitely for anyone watching or anything like that, just like enjoy while you're young. But like, yeah, I wouldn't say get in relationships until you're like actually ready to settle down. And you're like
No,
you literally in
I'm
your
not.
head have to be like, I don't want to sleep with anyone else. I don't want to do anything like that. I just want to be with like one person for the rest of my life. I'm totally okay with that. That's the level you have to be at, like personally.
Bro said to mute Discord notifications. How do I do that?
Good question. I think you go into the settings of Discord, and then there's like notifications, and you can mute it. Or go
Hmm.
D&D, I guess somebody else said too.
The
But
fuck you go DM?
I have no idea how to do that, low key. Yo, I just gotta take a what's it called? Quick bathroom break. I'll like mute us for a second, and then we can come back and we'll listen to some more like music beats or whatever. If you're down.
All right, we're bet.
Okay, bet.
Let's do it.
Yep.
All right, bet. I just want to check up. I'm gonna go back on YouTube then.
Okay, bet. Alrighty, we're back. So, I just like had this question pop in my head, like while I went to go to the bathroom and grab water. I feel like it's a valid question. What's your thoughts on like AI in the music industry? Like how do you think it is right now? How do you think it'll be in the next like 5 years? Do you think it's gonna cripple the producer community or no?
No, because a real like AI can't replace like an actual producer, bro. I feel like because it can only produce like the bad one. Like it can only replace like the bad ones for real. So like, if you get your job took by AI, like you probably suck, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're right 100%. I think the one thing about AI though, I wouldn't even say in like beats in total, but I think the melody aspect of AI might really screw over loop makers because like in my opinion I feel like some people that are locked in with artists and they do drums and normally just take people like they get people's loops, they get loops sent to them, might have that incentive to just get an AI loop that's in that same vibe and then just flip it a little bit and make all of the money off the beat instead of splitting with like 2 or 3 more producers that like made the melody and they just laid the drums out and they're like in the studio with that producer.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like that doesn't really matter. I feel like because it all matters between the relationship between you and the artist and that camp.
Yeah.
So they're just doing that because they have that opportunity. And so I feel like you just need to get yourself into that same opportunity or that same window or that same type of situation so that you can take advantage of it. So it just really depends on who's in the driver's seat, bro.
Yeah, I feel like that's very valid. I feel like producers too are kind of against it, so I don't see that happening. Especially Looperman's still around. We still have like royalty-free sample companies that are selling royalty-free stuff.
Spice, bro. Like you can just, bro. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think you're right. But that being said, let's pop in, listen to another 2 beats that I have here. So this one is by Jtron and Cullen. So Cullen's in Deadline. He's super fire, super goated. It's an R&B Jersey type beat. And yeah, Jtron is like super fire. Like after this last stream, he's been on my radar. Definitely will be 2 for you, just because like the bounce is really good. Another really greatly mixed beat and stuff like that, which I find like mixing is kind of dying in beats in some ways, you know what I mean? Ever since I feel like Ken Carson dropped that album, it's just like mixes are like purposely made to be like rough.
It's kind of like that era of like that whole members only shit with X is kind of coming back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that being said, let's peep what Jtron and Cullen cooked up, see what they brought to the stream.
Oh, it's wavy.
Oh yeah, so bro, these submissions are crazy.
Okay. Yeah, that piano's crazy.
Yeah.
Both of this thing on this one, bro. Boom, boom. That shit hard. It sounds like a fucking Kaytranada song, bro.
Yeah, it's just like definitely some like different type of bouncy drums.
Yeah, this is like Kaytranada swag, bro.
Yeah, so Cullen made the melody and then Jtron did the drums.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my gosh, the keys are so like, that little top line key type of freestyle is just goated.
There's so much space for like an artist to hop on too.
I know, it's like the perfect amount of like bounce, bro. The bounce is just elite.
Yeah, it's like very like jazzy because like you said, like with like the key like freestyling and shit, bro. Like this.
Yeah, it's like literally like a little piano solo that's thrown on the top. That's Cullen, bro. That dude is like, I just recently added him to Deadline. He's like super crazy. He's like the first edition of this year, just because he submitted stuff to stream, and I was like blown away by the like quality. And then like me and him locked in. I got his melodies, and it's just like brought so much inspiration out of me. They're so like original, and like they really like I mean, even in that beat, you can hear how like bouncy and different the drums are from like most of the music we're hearing right now that's coming out, you know. But it's like could be like multi-platinum in a way too, because it's got that balance where like any mainstream artist could kind of like hop on and throw a flow on there, you know what I mean?
Oh, for real, bro. That's a hit. Like that was a hit, bro.
That's
waiting
what
to happen for real.
Yeah, bro. I swear. Colin is like, if you're ever like doing drums and you're looking for somebody with loops that will just like completely change like your production, like give you a whole different mentality, bro, Colin's definitely the one to tap in with, because he changed, bro. Like I definitely tap in with him, because like, bro, I swear his stuff just brought out the like he had me like bringing out like, I was taking like 100 BPM R&B beats, like the loops, and then I was like flipping them, making them faster paced, putting like drum breaks on them and shit, just like really going outside of my comfort zone, just because the melodies really like bring it out. They're like a breath of fresh air.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, for real, bro. Collins go. J-Tron too, those drums, like the mixing is so crisp. That's one of my favorite things though, because it's so fresh to hear like really nice mixes, especially because like everything right now is just like the most distorted, soft clipped fucking shit ever.
It's refreshing to like hear somebody that really cares about like their art and like the quality of it for real.
No, exactly. Because right now it's kind of like, I mean, like look at the laser dim beats. Holy shit, bro! You can just like throw anything and just like people will like hop on it now. Like it's like almost like trash beats get chosen on purpose because of like the memeability. It's like everything's about memes.
It's really, that's all it is now, bro. It's like it's not even about the music anymore. It's just about like making shit memorable.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like something stuck in your head. It's all about trends now. It sucks. Bro, honestly, my goal with like this whole like with doing Deadline and like the underground Unc thing is I just really want to build up to a point where like I can like have such big like place in the industry where like I can actually like say that things need to change and people will like actually change, because I think things can change for the better, and we can go back to, instead of it being content centric signing, it being talent centric signing. Like for me, I'm getting an internship next year at Warner Brother Music Canada. So like,
bro, congratulations.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm excited for it. It's like in the marketing department. So what I want to do is just like, I want to be able to take the artists that I have right now and the team that I have and grow it, so that when I show up my first day, I can just be like, look at this shit. Like, look how much I've grown. Like these artists, look how much I've done it. And it wasn't based on like, they weren't doing content. Like we can find artists that are talented and we can like create the content and fund the content and help them make the content because they have the talent.
So like, do all the hard work for them.
Exactly, because that's the thing, bro. Like I honestly like all of the artists that we have on the team are like super talented, but it's just like they're artists. They're not like as big on the content creation, and that's what's important. Like I think artistry is more important than content that can be made out of art.
Yeah, no, 100%, bro.
So hopefully that's why I want to get big. I want to do kind of something similar to you at some point and just like sub label out of Warner Brothers, and then. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. I swear, bro, like if there's people like me and you that do stuff like that, we can really like make waves in the industry and change the way that like artists are blowing up and make it like more about the quality of music. Because remember, bro,
there's really two sides of it, bro. It's really like you're either creating shit to be memorable and timeless, or you're creating shit for like fucking virality and like temporary dopamine, bro.
No, exactly, bro, and that's like majority of it right now. So. It's a little bit unfortunate. The one thing I think is so crazy though, and I wish still existed, because I think music would be like a lot better. I still wish we had that SoundCloud algorithm that like made artists just blow up. Like the fact like Yachty, X, all of the Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, whatever, so be it. Like you like them or not, bro. They all blew up off of SoundCloud. They didn't have like it wasn't about like their aura. It wasn't about who they were. It was solely about the music that we're putting out and how it was connecting with the youth. And now it's not like that. Like you literally like you're not just gonna start dropping music on SoundCloud and blow up with people like not even really knowing what you look like. And then that's where like music videos died too, because now it's all about content. It's not about music videos. So like everything's just kind of shaken up from where it was even just 5 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, it's really sad to see that shift, and like I miss those days too when like we didn't know who the fuck somebody was and they would just blow the fuck up, bro. And like it happens still, but it's like it's not as organic. It's kind of just like, okay, they have like an agenda for this person.
Yeah, exactly. It feels way more like planted. Almost every artist now feels planted. Like there's just like a strategy behind it. It's not just like that like whole like, oh my gosh, the like 1% and made it thing just completely has dissolved. It's just like if you're making content and you tap in with the right people making content and you push your stuff to the right people and they make videos and they make your music trend, that's how you're blowing up more than like actually just, you know, like putting music out and then it randomly popping up and people just loving it. Like that's like people try to say that like TikTok is like that, but it's really not. There's like somebody will promote a song like 50, 100 times, whereas like before it was like SoundCloud. Somebody would literally just post a song, and then out of nowhere it just gets recommended to everybody in the SoundCloud radio playlist thing, and then boom, they're just huge, and everybody fucks with them. Like I wish it was like that, because that was like not judging a book before like its cover type thing. Now everything is like the cover is the reels, and if the reels or the content isn't good, then you won't tap in.
Pretty much, bro. And like there's just no direction anymore. I feel like people will just go to whatever's viral, and like they'll just adjust their sound or whatever, anything to like whatever that can get them up, bro. And so there's no like vision anymore to like what an artist. So like that's why I appreciate artists like Yeet, bro, because like that like do whatever they want, because like that's true freedom, bro. Not having to conform to trends and not having to like fold like that, bro.
No, I agree 100%. That's why, like, I feel like a lot of people don't put him in a conversation as somebody that is like people do say he's big, but like a lot of people like kind of like just say he's like a TikTok artist still. I feel like that's still like kind of like a thing that, but it's not true at all. It's not true.
It's bullshit, because how does a TikTok artist get more streams than all than all the artists behind him combined?
Yeah.
Like, bro, there's a list. I feel like there's like it was like here's Yeet streams, and then here's like the 15 artists behind him.
Yeah, and it was like over half.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like he's smoking all y'all, bro.
No, exactly. Like it's I'm glad, bro. He kind of deserves it, bro. He really does have his own creativity, and you can tell he cares about the art. It's not just like mindless shit where I feel like net spend is just like literally like random shit. Laserdim is random shit. Xavier So Base, like these new contenders are like just putting out like the most basic shit and like making like a trailer that like is kind of goofy so people can meme it or something. Like it's literally about like memes. I hope like it dies off this year. It seems like it might like die off. That would be like the best case scenario, just because the meme rap era is crap right now. It's not even.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, humor is timeless, so it might not die out, but it's like it's not gonna. It'll get old fast. They'll have to come up with like a new gimmick, and it's like, are they really gonna want to keep on coming up with like new gimmicks and shit? Probably not. So like they're just gonna burn themselves out, honestly.
Yeah, because I mean, like a great example of looking at an artist that this has happened with before is like Lil Pump. Like Lil Pump literally, like he blew up off the memes. He got really, really big though, like way bigger than like Netspend and everything else. But like, it's just like he did, and then eventually it's just like nobody cares anymore, you know?
I mean, just like
it gets old. It's
just
not
get
art.
old, bro. Like, I mean, what goes up must come down. For real. That's just the laws of physics.
It's true. It's true. But that being said, let's tap in with another beat I got here. It's from
Oh.
Prod Phaso. This dude's like super fire as well. Like he submitted, bro, and like literally I was like, this guy has like the best mix ever. Like his mix on his beat is just perfect, and it's like a solo beat as well. But yeah, let's tap in with him, bro. I feel like this. I was telling him he should sell mixing tutorials, bro, because it's just too good.
Not gonna lie, his mixing's better than mine.
No, that's crazy. Yeah, so Phaso, bro, this beat's hard on some like mainstream shit.
That's like some like what's it called? Some like gunner shit, bro.
Yeah, bro, like the bounce, bro.
Yeah, this is like perfect for any like mainstream artist, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of like even you could get. I feel like a girl rapper even on this too, bro. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, bro. This is like a human being.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like very like Brazilian, like very Spanish.
Yeah, it even has like the perks are all so well mixed in and like perfectly placed.
I just said fucking Brazil. And
Yeah, it has the Brazil fucking.
From Pride. Sounds Portuguese. There we go.
Yeah, bro. It's a vibe.
Ooh, is this like a samba sample?
Yeah, I think it is. I believe so. Yeah.
Ooh, that shit's hard.
Like that bounce is like immaculate, bro.
I'm gonna start having to sample samba, bro, for real.
Yeah.
It's perfect for like anybody, bro, for real.
That's what I'm saying, and just like all of the arrangement of the drums and everything is just super clean. It keeps it like interesting enough to keep you actually like dialed in the entire time. Like the perks just keep it like active and like worth listening to. Like it's just like it elevates it, bro. Like he knew what he was doing, type shit, you know. Like bro knew he cooked up a banger.
Bro was locked in for real.
Nah, for real. Nah, Phaso's the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, shut up, bro.
Yeah, bro, for real. That's why I do this too, just like the music reviews and stuff. Just because, like, I mean, you can see like these producers are like super talented. Like Jtron, I think only has like 400 or 500. Like the previous guy, like that dude only has like a couple hundred followers and stuff. And it's like they're at the level where like they deserve recognition. I think that's a huge problem. Is just because everything's like trend and just like following trends. It kind of.
Yeah, it kind of cut out a little bit.
Oh, okay, you're good. I was just saying because like everyone is following trends right now. You're kind of like losing the people that like have like that sauce, because like some of the, like, let's be honest, bro, like some of these trends aren't big on like mixing and shit. I mean, look at like the jerk type beats, like, but to argue too, I've heard like some jerk type beats that are really mixed excellently. Like this one dude Indigo, he made one in front of me and I was like, bro, this is like the cleanest jerk beat I've had. Like just the mixing was super crisp, super clean and shit like that. But it's like that's not the common, or that's not the norm.
Yeah.
The norm
And
is,
honestly, I don't know. It's just, I guess when it gets fucking distorted and your beat gets chopped up and shit, like on TikTok, and like the sound quality goes down, like it doesn't really matter anyway.
yeah, no, for sure. Like that's why I like doing this, and that's why I feel like we need to, like, honestly, with the TikTok thing, I hope it shifts into something completely different if like TikTok and just like we have some more active listening. That's what I'm trying to like inspire with the streams. Like, I mean, even if I can like build this up, get like a couple hundred people to like actively listen to like people's music and their talent, like the idea of being able to
Bro.
change somebody's life like that just to like get them up, and then their algorithm goes up, and then they could blow up and actually do something with music. Because like if you have the
Yeah.
talent, bro, you deserve it. There's no reason that like people are like there 100%, their beats are there, their mix is there, like bro, they are like there on the talent scale, and they just will never blow up. Like I hate that.
There's just no need anymore for this era of like pushing shitty music, bro. Like it's just like I'm just not trying to hear like a lot of the shit that's being pushed, bro.
No, exactly. Yeah, a lot of the newer music, like who is like, what would you say are like artists that you're not a fan of in the new underground? Like, you know, all these like people like Osama Sun and Netsband, etc., etc.
Honestly, bro, like I'm just not a fan of that screaming shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like the fucking like that like baby Kia shit,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
like that type of shit that's like blowing up, bro. I don't know. It's hard, bro, but I don't know, bro. It's just doing too much, bro, for real.
No, I agree. So that being said, like, what are your like favorite artists right now? Like,
I think Osama Sun for sure. Osama Sun. Um, he's really that, bro. Honestly, he's really it, bro. That's like been like standing out to me because I haven't really been paying attention to anybody like else. That's kind of like he hasn't really anybody. Nobody else has like caught my attention in the last like 2 years, honestly.
yeah, yeah, for real. I feel like me personally, I'm not. I'm just like, okay, this is my logic on music. I feel like before it was
Oh
excusable.
no
Like,
no 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 no! I like take that back actually. Daredevil, bro. Daredevil.
oh, yeah, the one that's like with
Yeah, Daredevil.
Talon and all that.
Yep, yep.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I my only thing with Daredevil, I've said it before, but like I like 2 years ago, like Christmas, like 2 years ago, I literally like tap in with him. Like I just heard his music, and he wasn't even like that poppin'. And he's like one of those people that tried to charge me for a placement. He was trying to charge me like 150
Oh
two
fuck!
years ago. So like it's,
Oh my god!
and then with Talon, me and Talon kind of got at it, but it wasn't like the biggest deal. It's just he kind of like I just see like artists like Daredevil and Talon, like you guys are like doing well, but like you really need to like kind of like show your fans like love, because you're not up like that yet. And that's what I was noticing. Talon specifically, it was like I had like friends that were like reposting his stuff, and this was like at the time when I was kind of like trying to establish my name as somebody that like speaks out against stuff. And like yeah, like he dropped that project, people were reposting it and stuff, and like bro wasn't even like paying attention to them. He like went on a live and was like ignoring all the people he didn't know, and it was like a live with only like 20 people. So it was just like kind of weird. Like his fans were trying to reach out. So like I made a story post because I DM'd him personally about it. I was like, you need to like be like more integrated with your fans, because again, like I'm looking at this like a business, and I'm in school for like marketing. I'm just like, bro, you're like shooting yourself in the foot right now. You could have like these day one fans that could say, I remember when I talked to him, I knew him before you guys. Those are like the best fans you can ever fucking have, that will push you to the like very limit. And so like I just kind of said like
100%, bro.
you need to show love to them. And then we got in like this whole debate in the fucking DMs, and he was like super egotistical, rude towards me. I was just professional, bro, about it. I was just like, whatever. Like, this is just how I feel like you could treat people. He's like,
He's probably like, oh, like you're on dick type shit.
yeah, he was like, your artists are ass, like all this shit, bro. Even Trippy Red,
Bro.
I made a comment, bro, to Trippy Red like at the beginning of the year. It's funny as fuck, and I was just like, I didn't even say anything rude. I was like, this sounds more like stuff on a different album. We want like the like, I feel like if Trippy went back to the rage shit or whatever, right? So like this was like when Trippy was kind of dropping mid, and I just kind of like said like, I didn't even say like the song was mid. I was just like, I feel like you should go for like these vibes more, and it doesn't match the vibes. And bro responded to me in the Instagram comment, bro. It was just like, your artists are like Trippy Red, bro. I have a screenshot of it and everything, like, and I didn't
What
even
do you say?
he's like, oh, he's like, bro, who are you to talk to me about like my music? Your artists are like shit anyways. It's like hating. It's funny as fuck, bro, because it's just like,
Yeah.
because that's like
What,
showing
bro?
insecurity, bro. You're Trippy Red. Like, why are you
Hey.
even responding to me?
Bro gave you clout. No. Bro Loki gave you clout because like you triggered him enough to like for bro to like go on your page and look at your shit.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying, bro. Yeah, like I look at it as a win, bro. It's kind of funny as fuck. Like it was just like it came out of nowhere. Like I totally didn't expect it. And bro, comment responded. I was like, what the hell? I don't know. Trippy Red's
Yeah, and then like
been
thousands of people. Yeah, and then
Trippy
like
Red.
thousands of people saw that, bro. So then
Yeah.
like they probably went and like saw your page too.
Yeah, I had people that were like hating and stuff, but it's just a win because like it just increases engagement, and then they could even like it's that same logic. Even like day one haters, day one fans and day one haters are like the best people ever because then they'll just be like, they can reminisce on that and they'll kind of like push you in either a hateful way or in like a I fuck with this person way in the future because they'll be like, oh yeah, this guy's always been trash. I remember when he was doing this, or they'll be like, yo, I've been here since day one. This dude's fire type shit. So it's like. It's all beneficial at the end of the day. Instagram commenting is kind of sauce.
Bro, Trippy just made himself look bad because like why are you responding to somebody that's like seen as like not on your level and like you guys are getting all hurt and like triggered, bro? Like that just looks bad.
No, that's why it was funny to me because I was like I mean, bro, honestly, like I could have went like full on and just like hated on him, but like I still would never expect Trippy Red of all people to actually respond to me and be like butthurt about it, and like it just kind of like it was like showing insecurity, especially with that, bro, the left wrist right wrist bro, that it's did you like have you liked the new Trippy Red stuff or no?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think we all kind of seen it going downhill. We're kind of just like, it's not looking good for bro right now.
No, exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy. like bro's like, it's crazy to see too, because like he could totally come back. It just feels like he might be like on drugs or something, just like lazy a little bit. Like there's like this laziness to the music. There's like no effort almost.
I mean, honestly, bro, he might just be past his time. Like I said, bro, whatever goes up must come down, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
So like he might just not stand the test of time, and that's just what happens, bro. Like there's nothing you can do to like control that except to like make like Drake type moves. So he has to do like a Drake ass move, bro.
Yeah, that's true. He just needs to. That's the thing, bro. Like he's doing that. Did you see he's like doing that album with Machine Gun Kelly?
Oh, bro, nah. Now I'm really not gonna fuck with him, bro. Nah, bro, he's cooked, bro.
That's what. Yeah, bro. I don't know.
He's cooked, bro.
It's crazy. Like it's just so random. Like I don't know. Like it's like people are like wanting you to make like the old Trippy Red stuff, and then you're like, I'm gonna just like make a rock album with MGK or a pop rock or something. Like who knows?
If there's anybody that has a punchable face, it is Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong, bro. Like it's crazy that he still stayed relevant, though. To be honest, that's crazy. Like,
because he had to fucking sell his soul to like the Hollywood fucking cesspool, bro. And get with fucking Megan Fox, who's like a serpent, bro.
Yeah, it's like some kind of ritual or some shit.
That bitch not even human for real. That bitch probably like a demon.
Bro, I'm dead. Jennifer's body was like not even edited.
Jennifer's body was probably like her, bro.
Yeah,
that's probably actually her. Like that just comes out like at like night, and like he's just like fucking into that shit.
Yeah. Fuck, bro. Is there like, I want to ask this. I mean, you don't have to answer it, but like you could be super indirect. Is there any like situations you've ever been in where you've like had a serious beef with a producer or an artist, like some kind of shit? You don't have to like name them or anything. I'm just wondering if you had, and if there's like a situation you can describe without like giving them away, unless you want to, bro.
Bro, because I've always shown like mutual respect to people, and like anytime anybody's ever said some hating that shit, I either ignore it or I respond, "You on my dick." That's all I say.
Yeah, that's
all I respond, and whatever they say after that, I don't even read it.
No, you're right, bro. I gotta start doing that too, bro. I swear. Sometimes,
like literally, I swear to God, just say that, bro. Anytime anybody says some hating that shit, just respond, "You on my dick," and then leave it at that, and never respond again.
No, that might be the strap, bro. I have a little hater situation. It's hilarious, though. I won't get into it. It's just like really funny because of how everything happened, and it's like they be like, it's like a collective, bro, and they be like coming into the stream sometimes and hating, and it's just so funny because they did it the one time and they were in the stream for an hour, and I was like, bro, you guys just like ran up my watch time for my streams like crazy. Like Thank you. It's like I appreciate you being in here type shit, bro. It's like a good thing to me. Like you're literally helping
Yeah,
me.
any attention, whether it's love or hate, is good, bro.
No, exactly. Yeah, you're just bringing more people.
But we actually like appreciate the like love more.
Oh
That's it.
yeah.
That's really it.
No, that's true 100%.
Like I don't mind. Honestly, that hating shit be some like it'd be like entertaining as hell, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
it
lie.
is. It is. It's kind of it's just like funny, especially if like people are hating and you're like 100% in the right and you're not doing anything wrong and you're not even
Mhm.
entertaining it. It's just like
Yeah.
funny cuz like people will like I mean like bro,
They'll
they're
like
like
dig themselves in the hole, bro.
yeah, it's weird as fuck cuz like
It's like watching a 5-year-old throw a fucking tantrum.
literally I think that's a lot to do with it too. Is a lot of these people are like younger too and they kind of don't they haven't like lived a real life, I guess, if that makes sense. You know, like people be getting into producing so early and then their whole life is like this internet persona that they portray and they kind of like they never get to be like a real human being, so they don't understand like basic principles of being a normal person. Like
Yeah, you can just tell when like a motherfucker is just like an incel or like they're just fucking like locked in on like the wrong shit, bro.
no, yeah, exactly. I agree 100%. I've got a like actually a pretty decent question that I'm sure like a lot of people would want to know, because you know you have connections, you're pretty well established. How do you think the best way, like what do you think is the best way for like a producer or even like a smaller artist to reach out to like somebody like you? Like how should they approach DMing you? What's your thoughts on people doing it in general, and like how what do you think the standard should be? Like how do you think they should be doing it?
I mean, honestly, bro, if you're on some shit like just like asking for a handout, I'm probably not gonna respond. Like if you're on some shit like, hey, bro, let's work, like, but like not really like saying anything else, bro, I'm not gonna respond because it's like a billion people DM me that shit, bro, and like they all want the same shit. They just want like connections to the artist I have connections to, or like they just want to get a placement, bro. So you're not really in it from like to work with me. You're just in it to like fucking like use me as like a stepping stone to like get to where you want. And so like I can just see that shit from a mile away, bro. So if you're on some like genuine like I want to work and the best way honestly is to like DM me snippets of like what you've been working on, bro. Or like to DM me like a screen recording of like loops. Cause like that's how I'm like cause I don't give a fuck about any of the other shit. I just care about the music. So like if the music's on point, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think on a follow-up question with that, how, because I've always wanted to ask this to somebody that's like in a position like you, how does it feel that a lot of people do just hit you up only for your connections and only your placements, and like there's a whole like influx of these messages from people that don't even really care about who you are or what you do, like how long you like anything about you, and they're only using you for connections, because there's so many people that DM people and that's their only intention, and you would be like an example of a lot of people doing that feel for you.
Hmm. Bro, honestly, I've had like dudes that actually get placements do that shit to me too, bro. Like it's just beyond some like coworker shit. Like I'm not really looking for any coworkers, bro, because like my friends are my coworkers already. So it's like, why would I want to be a coworker with somebody that I'm not friends with, bro?
Yeah, no, 100%. It's just like I
It's like
just
it's like, oh, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say it's just like I can't imagine that feeling of the transition from when people were just, you know, like trying to work with you because they appreciated your art, to you getting placements, and then people like that switch up. Like were there people maybe in the past that you tried to work with that kind of like egoed you and then tried to
100%,
work with you after?
100%, bro. But it's like I never judged them and I never gave them shit for it because I've done the same shit, bro. And like I see why they do it because they're just trying to protect they're just trying to work with people that they trust, and like they're just trying to protect like the integrity of like their art. So it's like I don't give them shit for it at all because like I would have done the exact same shit.
Yeah, no, I feel like a lot of people get confused about the whole like egoing thing, like, oh, I got egoed, blah blah blah. I think the problem is like I think the way producing is right now is just like a real problem, because it is just like producers aren't even getting into making beats because they want to make it in because they want to like get a song with like with an artist. Like a lot of producers I think literally start because they like an artist and they want to have a song with that artist. So then it just becomes about that, and then everyone's just a connection to them, and everyone's kind of like a robot. And I think what people don't understand is if you don't even like hit them up on any type of shit like that, if you're just like a normal person, I feel like most producers will respect you. Like even with me, when I've reached out, like every producer I've reached out to, or even I reached out to a dude that does music videos too, that's like one of my favorite that does it. Every time I reach out, like I just like, and I'm like, hey, like, you know, like you're doing all this stuff. Like, I think you're like, you deserve like a platform. There's things that you can like talk to people about and stuff. I want to be able to like interview you and like let people know the real you, because like, you know, I think it really stands out to people because, you know, I'm not like saying like, hey, let's work together. Let's like there's no like real incentive of me trying to get something from you. I'm essentially just trying to give you an opportunity to like share with the world who you actually are, which is like super uncommon.
As long as your intentions remain pure, bro, like it'll never be your loss. Like I don't give a fuck, bro. Like my intention is just to make good music, and if like anything else gets in the way of that, like I'm not gonna do anything, bro, with it.
Yeah, for sure. I just think a lot of people, it's unfortunate the way things are now, where we're at that point where people aren't like, one, they're gonna only work with producers to get opportunities, and two, they'll only work with artists or try to get like songs with like big artists. Like it's locking in is like so dead. I hope it like comes back up, but right now locking in is super dead. Like
I mean, honestly, it's not dead if you have the right connections. You just have to be in the driver's seat for real. So now there used to not be a driver's seat. Like before, like I feel like from 2017 to like 2023, artists would like take beats from anybody, and they were just looking for something for like anything that would give them the next hit. But now artists are kind of putting people in the driver's seat of like what they want and like people that tailor to their sound. And so it's like it really depends on the artist, because it's are they in that stage where they're looking for people to work with, or are they in that stage where they found people that they actually enjoy working with, that know their sound, that they can like rely on. So that's like what you have to keep in mind when you're going for placements. So can you be in that driver's seat, or are you going to be on the bench just like setting the fucking like quarterback loops? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, for sure.
and this shit's structured like sports now, bro. Like you either gonna be on the bench, like watching people play, or you gonna be in the game for real, like being locked in, setting shit all the time, and like catering to that sound for real.
No, that's actually that's a very, very good analogy of how it is for sure. But do you think that it was better when kind of anybody could get a placement, like, you know, when it was like the email era, and like you'd just be like, if you had an artist email, you could be like locked in? Because I feel like there's a lot of producers that really came up from that, like what's that guy's name? D-Rose or whatever. I can't remember his name. The dude that does like all the Young Boy songs. Like that dude blew up from like or London Blues, another example. Like those people blew up just from like email connections. Like that was just emailing beats to like Young Boy and like Rilo and everything, and then they became like the forerunners now. Like they're like the people.
Honestly, I think it was a great era because they brought out a lot of people that were slept on, like a fair competition, because you could have been that in like that position if you made those exact beats too. So it's kind of like survival of the fittest, bro. I feel like it needed to happen, and I feel like it needs to continue to happen, because that's like the proving grounds for real of like where you can like make a name for yourself.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. That is like so true with the aspect of, you know, like I feel like the email shit needs to be kind of put back on, cuz it does ends up being like these like certain producers, and they gatekeep with like an artist, and they're just like only through labs. Like the only way, honestly, that's the thing. Before you could get a placement with an email. Now the only way you get a placement with like any of these people, like Young Fazo, like anybody in that type of department, the only way you're going to get a placement with them is if you're working on somebody's loops or their MIDI, or you're like drumming their loops. Like That's the only way nowadays you're gonna get it. Like it has to be through a collab, whereas before it could just be like
Yeah,
pure luck. You sent an email at the right
yeah.
time.
And bro, here's the thing. I'm in that same position with like people. So like with like Lucky doesn't hit me up for beats at all, bro.
Yeah,
Like he'll hit up Bristow or Brent Rambo.
yeah,
But like I'm cool with Bristow and Brent. So I'll just send them like loops. And like they like see my shit all the time, bro. So it's like I don't know. I might have songs with bro, I might not. Like I just keep on sending type shit, you know?
yeah.
So it's like if you stay locked in and you find people that are in their camp that are just constantly getting shit with them, you're gonna get shit too, bro.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like you're kind of like being like a star wide receiver on like a good ass offense for real.
yeah. No, that does make a lot of sense, honestly.
Yeah,
I feel like the only problem with how it is right now, like I said, that aspect of like everyone, you can't just send some stuff by luck, is I find like because everyone's just trying to make the same beat, it starts to get stale. Like a prime example I'll give, and like people that view or like have watched me or talked to me, like they know, like I'm not a fan of plug and B at all, just because it just became this like copy and paste and everything's kind of the same, and that's what everyone's doing, and it's like
yeah. If it's not like Flonzy or like Autumn or like Summers, bro, like or like who's a good one? Who's another good artist like that helps on Plug and B?
I think
Um,
that's I think that's it, bro.
or
Like
like Tana, or like Tekka, bro. Like you don't like I don't know. Like yeah, Shine too. Yeah, Shine's pretty good. But like if you're not any of those artists, bro, like you're just kind of copying them and you're kind of like just I don't know. You're kind of just trying to be something that you're not for real.
yeah, no, I agree. I That's my thing, is I just feel like it's so overplayed with producers too. I mean, it's just like the same beat like over and over again. Let's be honest. Like it's really hard to make a plug and B
It's
beat
just
sound good.
expand the purity, bro, for real.
But that's my kind of thing, is like, don't you feel like if there wasn't this connector and people weren't just trying to make those types of beats for those artists, that if beats were just coming in through the email, somebody could send some completely different type of sound and completely change the trajectory of their career and make them from like
Yep.
an artist that's like, like in the underground and very well established to being somebody that
Yeah.
can actually hit the mainstream.
It honestly depends on the mentality of the artist because there's artists where you can send them any crazy ass experimental shit, but they won't give a fuck because they only want a certain sound.
That's very true. You're right
So
100%
you
on that.
really have to like think about the mentality of the artist and that whole team. So you basically have to be a team player, bro. So you can't be on your own shit when it comes to like trying to innovate. You have to do whatever the artist wants.
Yeah, that I think you're 100% right about that. I just think like some of the more creative songs that ended up like coming out in the mainstream were a lot of those were like a factor of just sending beats out. Like
Yeah,
like the hit songs that we've had over the past 10 years that weren't like London on the Track, weren't Metro Boomin, like those, like just the hits from like random producers, like almost all of those were like just emails. You know what I mean?
yeah. And like no, I mean honestly, bro, people like London on the Track were locked in with like Young Thug when Young Thug was blowing up and shit,
Oh
bro.
yeah, yeah. No, that's what I mean. Like London on the Track's like super established. I just mean like those
Yeah, that's what I'm
producers
saying.
that are
Like
nobody.
that's what I mean by limiting the like middlemen for real.
Yeah.
Because like think about it, Metro, it's always just been him and Future. It's always just been him and Thug. It's always just been him and an artist
No,
and like the engineer.
no, I agree. Yeah, that's definitely like super important. It's just like the locking in, and two, just like I feel like random beats stuff is fire. There's one thing that Zori did, bro, and to be honest, is genius. And like I would encourage like artists to copy it if they like see this. So we did like an acapella competition where people like made a beat around his acapella and stuff, and they won like $100, whatever, right? And we did a stream for it, and it was super fire. We had a lot of submissions, but then he was like, "Bro, what if I just like record and I make acapellas and I just get artists or producers to like make beats around my vocals, because then you're gonna get a sound." It's kind of genius because the song that won, I'll play it like after we finish this discussion. I'll take a little toke, but like the song that won is just some shit that like I don't think he ever would have hopped on, but it was like so catchy and so different. It was from this producer Midnight, and like
Oh
it was like insane. Like would it, like, you wouldn't have thought he would like hop on it almost in a way. And that's like the thing that we realize is that, like, you know, once you have that, you kind of like give the producer that control to make something beautiful. And it's something that's way different than if a producer's just trying to get a placement with you, because they're just taking your vocals and making whatever beat around it. Like, it's something I think more artists should do, because it could really change the game and like put new sound out, because there's so many producers that like come up with this like unique or different sound, but like they can't like find an artist. Like, an artist won't hop on it, it won't be their like choice, but you never know, like it could end up being really good. And that's kind of what happened with that song, and that's why I won the competition, because it was very different.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, a lot of artists, I feel like, need to put the producer in like that position more, and like let them trust them with like their vision. Because like you may have something good, but it might not be like, you might just need to let them take it from there for real, and like let them like sauce it up. And like honestly, I love that concept, because that's how the best shit gets made. Because artists are scared of good beats, bro. Like, and like anything that sounds too crazy, like they're not gonna hop on it, bro.
No, exactly. It kind of like puts the producer in a position that like I feel like what he's doing, once I build the platform, I kind of want to like make that a new trend, because I think we'll see like massively music than we've been getting lately, because the producer's in full control. They have the vocals and they can just like make it any type of vibe. So it actually gives them like, it's like if they're like in the mood and they make like an original from their own heart, like a real art piece, like they weren't trying to go for any type of vibe, and then they can throw vocals on it and then actually get it released, then that can like really change things. And it like changes the perspective of the artist too, and makes them realize, oh, I can hop on these types of beats, and like I can do this stuff now. Like, I didn't know, I would have never done it. It opens up like these like new doors, which I think is like super interesting.
Exactly, bro. And it's just like, it's kind of just like either doing the drums in a beat first, or the like melody. Like, it doesn't matter.
No, exactly. Yeah, I just that's kind of like the whole idea of like what I'm doing with Deadline, is I'm trying to take things to like come up with different strategies and like unconventional routes for like the people, the artists and the producers that are lacking recognition, have talent, to be able to like actually put themselves, like give them a platform where they can actually like have that opportunity. Like I said, that's the biggest thing to me. Like, bro, if you're talented, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to succeed in music. If you have that talent, if you're like where you need to be, like you're at the bar, like you deserve it. Because like if you were able to put that much work, effort, learning, like hours on hours, like dedicated to that shit, just to be able to like get to that level, like you definitely deserve to reap the rewards.
100%. And I think the whole mentality of the industry needs to shift to that.
No,
and exactly. I feel like that narrative's not being pushed enough.
No, and so that's what I want to pretty much do with like Deadline, and like even the interviews and stuff, like being able to show like a producer like you these producers that or even artists that like you've never really heard before, like, and it just gives you that opportunity to kind of like tap in, because like I literally choose like the people that like have really good mixes, like the songs like a 10 out of 10 or the beats at 10 out of 10. Like I won't choose it otherwise, just because I've seen people develop and like get to that point, which is like the coolest thing. Like I've been doing the live stream since like November. I was doing them on Instagram. There's people who have like came since day one, and like they've literally gotten better, like because I've given them advice and they tune in every stream and they send stuff in. And it's like being able to actually help people get to that level is like the best feeling, because otherwise they might get stuck in a box where like everyone's like, oh yeah, this is fire, and doesn't critique anything, and then they never improve, you know? That's like a huge thing.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, honestly, that's cool, because like nobody gives people a chance anymore, bro. Like everybody forgets like their favorite artists used to suck, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like nobody believes in that true growth anymore. So it's like I get now, I really get why artists go Hollywood, bro, because like nobody fucking believed in them, bro.
No, exactly. That's the thing, you know what I mean? Like that's why I'm trying to like shift the narrative and like change things with this. But said,
yeah, that's great, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm hoping to get this big. I think it will, bro. I think because I'm genuine and I'm honest at the end of the day, and I feel the way that I do about these things, and I know that like I can like make that change if I just like keep grinding. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you the change you want to see, for real.
Exactly. But that being said, yeah, I wanted to show you that the song that the one that won the competition. We had like, bro, it was actually crazy. There was like over 30 submissions, so I had to listen to like, it's crazy how many different people were doing like low beats, people were doing like no melody beats, people were doing like just the craziest type of shit. So this one won out of all of them though, just because it's how I looked at it is there was 2 contenders. One was like really, really good and even had this crazy switch up in the mix, was super clean. And then there was this one, which is like also super fire. And I just asked Zori doing the judging, and I was like, do you want to release this as like a project or a single? Because one fits the single, the one that we chose, and then the other one fits more of like a project vibe, like an intro. And he went with the single, and like you'll hear this right away, and it just like the melody, because it's so catchy and like immediately like ear candy, you're like instantly sucked in. Tell if people were scrolling, they would like stop type shit. So this is like the song that ended up making that. And yeah, I'll throw it on for you right now, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bitch, I got many. Heard that he wanna be Zoe, little buddy downtown like this. They like me, ladies. Wanna beat me so bad, I done had to have my beach. Buddy pot that same watch for a ride, had to have my reach. No, they wanna be killing me. You can never be killing ladies.
Today I'ma pop my sheet. Put around and pop your beach. They don't wanna talk about it, but I always wanna talk about it. Steez, and now. That, yeah. Poppin' my sheet. You better be watching your beach. Took it so when I put on my reeks. Put on that Cuban as bright as a beach. My DMB flat, I go check on your cheek. Bad DM, baby, thought I would need you. Sorry, up, baby, come for a reason. Used to go the extra mile to beach. Now I go an extra mile.
Only wake up with them, losing my mind. Wake up and get to a check. Yeah, say I love you more than money, I'm lying. That bad, then I got a jet. Heard you want me bad, baby, that's a bet. This hoe want it, yeah, but I just want some next. I've been in that black, no, this not a vet. I be popping my shit, no, don't be upset.
Pop my sheet, yeah. I'm in my bed, pop my sheet. They like the yeah, ain't top my sheet. Bro, boy, you ain't top my sheet. Deep bro, bitches ain't no sheet. Show me while I'ma top my sheet. Better yeah, watch how I pop my sheet.
Pop my sheet. Bitch, I got many. Heard that he wanna be Zoe, little buddy downtown like this.
They like me, ladies.
Wanna beat me so bad,
Like the 808 coming in late.
Buddy pot that same watch for a ride, had to have my reach. No, they wanna be killing me. You can never be killing ladies.
Today I'ma pop my sheet. Put around and pop your beach. They don't wanna talk about it, but I always wanna talk about it.
Yeah, that's not typical song structure at all. That's just hard. The only thing I'll say though is that like the drums on that could have been a little bit harder, and like the drop could have been a little bit harder. But like other than that, it was structured really well, and like it fit the vibe really well for real.
Yeah. I think the thing that personally it really caught to me is just like the literal like initial thing, and the way he's been pushing it too is super smart, because somebody said it when we played on the live, and they're like, it sounds like my AirPods died. And so like that's how he's been like pushing it, this whole like AirPod dying type beat. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my gosh, that's actually a good way to put it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro, that's I feel like it's a super like solid track. But that being said, I'll play you another song as well. So this one is actually produced by me and you. It's like it's like remember when you did that thing with Raw? The beat submission, and you were doing beat reviews and shit on YouTube like a year ago.
Oh
yeah, like so it was like I submitted to that, and then you sent me that pack, and this is one of the beats I made with it, and then one of the artists that's in Deadline, Fendi, hopped on the beat. So this is like older, but I figured I would show it to you because you know it's co-prodded you. Yeah, you did the melody and shit. I did the drums, and I feel like it's a pretty solid song. I want to release it soon and stuff like that. I just need to plan the rollout for him because he doesn't have as much of an online presence. But that being said, I'm going to play it for you right now and get your thoughts.
Fendi underrated.
Yeah, we drippin' together, that's in any weather. Messing my jello, hold on. Okay, messing my jello, drippin' on my sweater. She like Balenciaga,
bro, the
she
drums
said that
crazy. I use like 8 different 808s.
Brand new chopper, it can't shut up with suppressor. I apply the pressure, you know that I'm pressure. I get the job done for real and ain't nobody better. Yeah, bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch. She know she a bad she a bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch. You know she a bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch. She know she a bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch. I know she a bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch. You know she a bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch. Fashion, you know she be inexpensive fabric. Shawty, I collected, she got all the vintage classics. Don't know how I met her, look like she fresh out of pageant. Don't fuck with her, I'm blasting. Let's go buy you a casket, dead, dead. Fuck around and paint the whole city red, red. Niggas hard as fucking till they see they bloodshed. I been stacking up my checks, I got bread, bread. I got bread, bread.
Yeah, the fucking energy and like,
We drippin' together, that's in any weather. Mixing my jello, hold on. Okay, mixing my jello, dripping on my sweater. She like Balenciaga, she said that'll get her wetter. My body's brand new chopper, it can't shut up with suppressor. I apply the pressure, you know that I'm pressure. I get the job done for real and ain't nobody better.
Cindy's underrated.
What you're saying, it's like Call of Duty montage type shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
type shit.
No, bro, like it's crazy too, cause I swear, bro, that's one of my favorite beats ever. Just cause like I threw like 808s on it. It's like it just sounds like there's like certain parts where it sounds like the 808 like sucks into itself and it just like switches up in so many different ways that
Like rolls and like little wavy shit. So I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's just like kind of like the 808s are everywhere, but like they're also like clean and like concise. Like they're not mixed bad, because a lot of like beats that have like even beats I've made where I try to use a bunch of 808s, it's just like the leveling usually like something's off with an 808, so like you're always like struggling through it. That one I just got blessed, bro. I pulled up every 808, I didn't even adjust the volume and it just worked. I was like, say
That's
word.
awesome. I mean, sometimes it just happens like that, bro.
No,
Crazy.
no, that's definitely like, what do you think about that song? Do you think it's like some shit?
Oh,
that
that's
could
just
be
hard,
pushed?
bro.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly, yeah. I would. It still sounds fresh too, even though it was made like a while ago. Like it still sounds fresh.
Yeah, that's what I kind of like about him. That artist, like Fendi, he kind of, it's like he has like I think 400 followers, but like the confidence in his like delivery makes it sound like he's like already up there in a way. Because like a lot of these rappers, even they get like a decent following, but like they don't have that confidence in like their rap that like just makes it automatically kind of like polarizing. I think that's like super rare nowadays. Everything's kind of like chill or like nonchalant, or like a lot of younger rappers, so there's just not that like aggression and confidence and like that there used to be. I feel like he has like a fresh sound that I feel like can like last more than other
No, for
artists.
sure. His voice is fire, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And like honestly, that's really key. Like your voice has to be like enjoyable to listen to, like to start. Like,
Yeah,
like already cooked for real.
nah, yeah, for real. Bro, fucking Laser Dim with the no mixing on his vocals, that shit's crazy to me.
That's some like doo-wop Kane ass shit.
Yeah, yo, for real, bro. But yeah,
That's some like that, bro. I like. I remember when doo-wop Kane did that shit too. Like, bro would always drop unmixed songs, and like it would be hard still, but it'd be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
yeah, I think my problem with it personally, like my excuse me, personal vendetta, when it was the SoundCloud era and people were just blowing up off of SoundCloud and stuff, honestly, the access to be able to like get a microphone or like get a good mix, like that was not accessible to like a lot of these artists when they were coming up at first. But then as they gained fame, they were able to get into studios, able to get cleaner mixes, really refine their sound and like make it sound like quality good. Even with like Chief Keef, like the mixes on the initial music was like really bad. You know what I mean? Like that's how people used to come up. But like I feel like now that shouldn't be happening, because there's really no excuse for like your mixes to be shit.
Yeah.
Like there's like so many things you can do, so much sauce on YouTube, so many presets that you can get for free or buy. Like there's no reason why like your music should be mixed in 20.
It's by choice. It's literally by choice at this point.
I know it is, and that's what I find that kind of like annoying, because it does degrade the quality of music and stuff like that at the end of the day. Like it's taking away from people that do put in that effort, you know? Like people do. There are people out there.
It's just a different type of art for real.
It
like
is.
doo-wop Kane just makes, it really is like bro said, it's all like subjective, and like some people like that doo-wop Kane shit, like that like bass that shit. Like honestly, there's like a whole genre of like bass rap, bro. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what that fucking Joey dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my gosh, yeah, Joe, bro, the fucking
Oh,
pictures, bro.
that shit was hilarious, bro.
Did you see
Bro
that
went
news
on like,
snippet?
no, I saw when bro went on the radar and he just played like a weird ass beat.
Yeah, I know. Didn't and he was like rapping, but it wasn't even registering. It was just some like weird
Yes,
ambient
bro.
shit, and everyone's like, "Bro,
Yeah, that shit was hilarious, bro.
yeah," because everyone's like, "Yo, bro's like, you have to be nodding to fucking like hear the words or some shit."
That shit's fucking crazy, bro.
Nah, bro. To me, what's crazy is like, I feel like people don't know how long Lucky has been around. Like, Lucky has been around. Like, bro,
Oh my God.
I'm not okay. So like, I'm not a fan of Lucky personally anymore. But at the time when I was like 17 and 17, 18, and I was like doing like Xanax and shit, bro. Lucky used to like make Xanax music, and he used to go by Lucky X, bro. And I used to like bump. This is like in like 2015, 2016. So like he's been around
Yep.
for like 10. I would say like 10 years at this
I
point,
was
bro.
been around since like 2012.
Literally like since Chief Keef, bro. It's
Literally,
weird
and,
that he
like,
has
it was,
so
like,
much hype.
Yeah, and it's just crazy to see him from then to like the point that he is now, and like the growth he's had to go through, and like all the shit he's gone through, bro.
Yeah, no, I have to give credit where it's due. He's literally the only rapper that like came from that era and has the type of like and was able to like completely like lose his following and then completely bring it back with like a little bit of a rebrand. Like he was still on the same shit, but like the name change in the rebrand made it seem like he was a new person. Because I remember when it was like Lucky music was coming out, I didn't even know it was the same guy at first. Like, which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean the dropping the like X from his name definitely helped him like grow, because then it was more simple, bro.
No,
That's
yeah, for sure.
honestly, he's just an example of like how like less is more, and like how you can really just make slight like adjustments to your art, but like those make the world a difference, for real.
Yeah, no, you're right, 100%. So like with producers, like, do you, in your opinion, do you think, because this is a discussion we've been like touching on and stuff like that, do you think that like producers like need placements, or do you think like producers could be completely successful without them? Like, what would you say for a producer that's like starting out? What should their goals be? Like, should they be working on their brand image, developing themselves, locking with artists, getting placements? Like, what do you think is the best route for?
It depends. It depends on what your goals are, because you could just be one of those YouTube producers that like just post like type beats and like grow your shit that way and just make money off the monetization. And like you could also be those like lo-fi chill studying beat ass motherfuckers too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, for
So
sure.
you could just make music that's played. You could also go through like EDM. You could do like D&B, release your own D&B tracks. So I don't think you necessarily need placements, but I think it helps. It definitely helps.
Yeah, for sure.
Because then people see what you're capable of, and like you grow. Once you grow with an artist, their fan base becomes your fan base.
Yeah, that's so true with a lot of the artists
And
that
so,
you see
like,
coming up.
and so like you don't really have to work for your own fan base, because it's already being handed to you by like another dude, or like, you know what I'm saying, or like y'all are just growing something together, but you're part of it. So I feel like
Yeah.
it really depends on what your goals are.
No, yeah, I agree with that 100%. That's a pretty valid take for sure. So there is one thing that you posted in your story that I feel like stirred up some debate. You were talking about how you can't make it and be yourself or something. I'm paraphrasing, but you were saying about like coming up, or like if you're trying to make it, you can't just be yourself, or like something like that.
So what I meant by that is, you kind of, if you don't already fit a mold or like an industry, if you're not somebody that people want to be or like look up to, then you have to become that in order to grow your brand. Because people look at artists like fucking superheroes, and people look at them as like people that like they see themselves in, but like they envy at the same time.
Yeah, nah.
So it's like you have to like, if you don't already have that, you have to obtain something that makes you have that, or that makes you like fit that mold, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you mean, but don't you think there's like do you believe that somebody that's coming up can develop their own, like have their own mold, build their own mold that other people
Yeah, for
might?
sure, 100%. Because bro, there's 7 billion people on this earth with like different personalities. Like you're gonna like appeal to some niche, but it depends on what niche you're appealing to. So it really depends like what type of music you make and what you look like. Because like people nowadays, like I said, is more about the image and like what you portray than the actual music at the end of the day.
Yeah, no. Do you think that's like kind of like a bad thing, like the whole image
Yeah,
thing, like do you think like the whole like aura and like all that other shit is kind of whack?
yeah, because now you're not really an artist. You're kind of just like a fucking like an accessory or like a fucking like action figure, you know?
Yeah.
And like you're more of like a superhero at that point, or like something like that, like a fucking comic book character. Like you're
Yeah.
not really like an artist. Like you're more of like a brand. And like I get why people do that. It's easy to monetize that, and it's easy to like go forward with that. But it doesn't leave room for artists that are like introverted, that don't really want to climb like a social ladder, but still make good music.
Yeah, for sure. So artists and producers that are introverted, because there is I would say a pretty decent number of those types of producers. What would be your tips to either like succeeding or even to like be able to
Well,
like open up a little bit more and be like a little bit more comfortable, like how to approach
so
situations?
honestly, just be yourself, talk like a human, always be respectful. But honestly, if you're introverted and you don't want to talk to anybody, just let your work speak for you, and just shut up and work. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty valid. I
And also do sideways networking. Like if you're bro, like that's always how I came up with this like sideways networking to get to the next level, because someone around you knows somebody that's like perceived as somebody above you. So it's like you can like befriend somebody, and then like they'll put you on to what they got going on. So then you're a part of it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's and that's like you said earlier about how so many people message you. I feel like people miss that a whole lot. Like, it's like fuck the placements. If you do it as like I'm trying to build a relationship with somebody and actually like befriend them, it's gonna have a totally different outcome and more even if it like that and you send them loops and shit, you're not really gonna have that type of connection versus if you actually tried to
Yes.
develop like a relationship with them, and not just
Basically,
on a business
basically,
way.
yeah. hmm And basically, just lock in with raw people and become their friends, because they're gonna take you with them. And also, like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Just make raw music with your friends. That's like my like best advice, and you'll never like regret it, because the people that you make shit with are gonna be consistent. Also, like, build like a team of some sort. Like, build like a unit of like where you have like an assigned role, or like or y'all like switch roles. So like a good example would be Starboy and like freaking Out of Town. So like they like work in tandem together. Like sometimes Starboy will do the melody, sometimes Out of Town will do the drums, and vice versa, right? But
Yeah.
they get placements together, and they have a sound that like pushes it forward, and that they can like you know push together and get placements with. So really, it's important to like create like a role for yourself. So it's like if you've always gotten placements with somebody sending midis, then keep sending the midis. Or if you've gotten placements with somebody like doing the loops, like always try to like do the loop. You know what I'm saying?
So you're
But like
basically
you can create that role. Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
so basically you're saying like to actually lock in, because like a lot of people will, you know, they get like one song and then they don't like persist it, whereas like they should be, you know, if you're like sending loops and somebody's drumming on them loops, then you should just consistently lock in with that specific person, especially if you're like getting placements, instead of like just trying to move on to the next and trying to get a different placement and do that. And the roles thing, the roles thing is crazy too, because literally in Deadline, that's what we've just started to do. Like there's we have our artists, and then there's like for example, like with Zori, the one artist you heard, not the one you just heard that was Fendi, but the one before that did the competition. Like Zori has one producer in our collective, and he's just locked in with him. So what he does is there's certain people that he likes loops from. He gets the loops from those people, and then he has EXO drum them, and so like that EXO and him are locked in, so but then everyone else is still getting in.
It's kind of like a football team, bro. For real. Oh, go ahead.
No, exactly what you're saying. Yeah, it's like everybody working together and like kind of like locking in.
And that's what rap is, and that's what music is like becoming, because like, so basically, if you're not on the team, bro, you're gonna get put on the bench, for real.
Yeah.
Like they don't got time. Like they're just gonna go to whoever they know is gonna do that shit for them.
No, 100%. In terms of like artists, like is there any artists that you got a snippet from, but like the song never dropped, that like you wish the song dropped type of thing? Because I'm sure it's happened, but
countless songs with Trippy. Countless songs with who else? With Autumn. I got so much unreleased Autumn shit that never dropped. Who else? Destroy Lonely. I got some shit with Lone, but like that shit got leaked, so I don't know if it's ever gonna drop.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on leaking, like in general? Like it'd be interesting to hear from a producer perspective.
Fuck leakers, bro. Like you're ruining somebody's chance of like changing their life, bro.
Yeah, that is true. It's pretty unfortunate.
For the sake of like you wanting to hear their music and like you feeling like you're special, like that's really like it. Like you're just ruining somebody's opportunity that could have like helped them, for real.
That being said, do you like ever feel like the artist is at fault? Because that is a conversation and a topic that comes up a lot, where it's like 100%. The artist's not dropping.
100%. It's 100% the artist and like the engineer's fault, because they're the only two people that touch it first. So whatever happens past that point, it's one of their two faults, because it either leaves the artist's phone or it either leaves the engineer's phone.
Yeah.
So really, if it got leaked, it's because it was on purpose, or because the engineer is a fucking asshole, or they like sent it to one of their homies who's an asshole, who just fucking leaked that shit, or like sent it to like too many people, and now somebody that shouldn't have it has it.
Yeah, it really sucks that it ends up happening and stuff like that.
Yeah, and also people's like hard drives get hacked and like all kinds of crazy shit, bro. Like there's like ransomware. Motherfuckers will use ransomware and they'll be like, "All right, bro, I need like 10 bands for you to like have this fucking hard drive back."
Yeah, that's insane. That's so crazy.
So, that shit happens all the time too. So like, it really depends, bro.
A really interesting topic to bring up is the streaming, the current fact that they're bringing up in Congress about streams paying like a cent a stream.
That shit's that needed to happen. For real.
Do you think it will go through? Do you think it will happen?
Unless it benefits the government somehow, I don't think it will. Because the government doesn't give a shit unless they can make money off of it.
Yeah. I think this is like my thing with it is like Tidal, literally it's per 74 streams you will make $1. So you're making over 1 cent a stream on Tidal. Mm-hmm. Okay. If you're a student, Tidal is actually $1 cheaper than Spotify. So I think what Tidal needs to do right now is capitalize on the fact that they pay more, because now this has been brought to an attention beyond artists and beyond producers. This is like just general public knowledge now. So like I feel like it would be a great time for them to step in and be like, hey, look, like we have music, like you guys, like, you know, we pay artists more, stuff like that. I feel like if
Also,
they play that,
huh?
it could like really
Okay.
work out. Go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I agree with everything you said. And I feel like there should be laws. There should be like a music law thing where like that protects like producers from like doing fuck shit, bro. Like in terms of like stuff being stolen and like people stealing other people's samples or like not paying people. Not paying people has to be like punished, bro, for real. Because these labels have too much power to where they can just withhold money for as long as they want, and you have to get like basically beg for like your shit back, and you can't do anything else about it.
Is this situations that you've been in the past?
100%, bro. Because there's been times where like I was supposed to get paid for an advance and I never got paid, and I got paid like 2 years later, bro.
Yeah, that is pretty.
That's fucking ridiculous. Nobody should wait 2 years for like 7 bands.
For something that was already released.
Yes,
That's insane.
and also I basically I have like an admin team that like goes out there and like gets all my like royalties for me, and like I'm like signed to them, and they just take like a like percent of all my shit. So like that's like their payment. And honestly, if you're gonna sign to anybody, sign to an admin, because it's just business. And at the end of the day, music is just business. So they're not gonna fuck you over because they're in it. They're motivated by the money that you're making too.
So if a producer was looking into finding somebody like that, is there people you would suggest or ways to find people that are
Like
involved in that?
there's this company called The Administration that I'm signed to, and like honestly, they're probably the best ones, bro. I haven't heard of any other admin company doing it like them.
Well, that's good to know. That's like really good sauce because I'm sure there are certain people, like I even know certain producers that like have placements, songs out, haven't been paid, kind of like they're in a rut. They don't really know how to handle that type of
Yeah,
situation. So that is
they
like
take. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying like that is like a really good lead for people that might be running into that and stuff, so that they could get that assistance and actually have like a team as push behind their back.
100%, bro. And they take less than what a publisher would take from you. So they only take 20%. A publisher would take like 30-40% of your shit, bro.
Yeah, that's insane.
I'm not even playing.
Well, that's
So
some really good sauce. You letting people know like
yeah,
that's like the type of stuff that I feel like super important. Like the knowledge you have that others most don't, I would say.
yeah, bro. And I've just seen dudes sign shitty deals and never recoup that shit. And now that label financially owns them.
Yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, it's
So
really
it's like
unfortunate.
bro, unless you're gonna get M's, do not sign a publishing deal. That will be the biggest fucking mistake you ever made, bro.
Yeah, I've heard.
Because yeah, unless it's life changing money, do not sign that shit, bro.
No, that's a good tip. I heard from S1, like Symbolic One. He did like the stuff on Yeezus and everything like that. He's like locked in with Kanye. He did the recent Beyonce album, stuff like that. Like he said it took him like 22 songs through his publishing before he like got paid out or something like
Hmm.
that. Ridiculous. And they
Yeah,
took like
bro.
an insane amount. And like these are like songs with like Kanye West, and like he did like Drake songs, like everything. Like he's like a multi-Grammy winning producer, and even for him, getting huge songs, he had to like wait out and got a pretty bad chunk. I remember him saying stuff about that as well.
Yeah, bro. And there's nobody to like. And so basically, what the admin is, bro, it's somebody to twist the fucking label's arm and be like, so you're gonna pay my boy or not?
Yeah,
And that's basically what we need is somebody to twist their arm to be like, yeah. So we're like, so basically, in like the like industry, if you don't have somebody like that for you, you're fucked. So if you don't have a lawyer that's chasing shit down for you, or if you don't have like what I have, like you're fucked, bro. Like you're never gonna see that money, and they can withhold that shit for as long as they want.
yeah, that is pretty crazy. So at what stage? Because like you have this yourself. At what stage do you think a producer should look into getting like an administrator?
I say once you have a song with over like 5 million streams.
Yeah, that makes sense for sure.
I'd say anything below like 5 or 10 million streams is kind of a waste.
No, I agree. I think that's like something that kind of ends up being so goofy is like, and I think a lot of people lose beat sales in that too, where they're like, they sell a lease and then they renew it after like 30,000 streams, and it's like, bro, they're not even making enough money off that fucking song for them to pay you that renewal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, anything less than 5 million is a fucking joke, bro.
Yeah, I even
Like you shouldn't know. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm like the same way. Like if I sell a beat or like I get a song with like a bigger artist, if the song doesn't even hit 1 million, I'm not even gonna like ask for splits because it's kind of like pointless. Like they're not really making bread off of the song, in all honesty.
Exactly. So it really depends on the size of the pot you want. So, and honestly, the like admin, they kind of have to fuck with you too. So like, you kind of have to present with them with like a money making opportunity. So it's kind of like going to an investor and be like, look, y'all go make bread too because I'm getting bread.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah, because you gotta. It's like a prospect idea. Like you can't just be like. So it's definitely not something you can just be like, oh, I make fire beats, I have no placements, like put me on.
Sign me.
Like yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do that because they're in it to make money too. So I'm lucky. Like I got into that shit because of like antisocial. Like that shit did like 120 million. Like it's like 135 million streams right now on Spotify.
Yeah, like that's insane.
And more, and like probably more on like Apple. So now, 3 years later, I'm starting to get like consistent checks from that shit. Like every 3 months, I get paid. So like, and that's what I love about the like admin. Every 3 months, bro, you don't have to worry about that shit. That shit is like deposited into your account right away.
That's pretty awesome. So like in terms of placements and stuff, because since we're talking about like the music side, like the business side of the music, I mean, like would like an administrator help you sign up with like BMI, do all this shit, or is that something that you would recommend producers doing?
Yeah. So they ask you when you first sign up, they ask you, do you have a like BMI or like an ASCAP? And if you say yes, they ask for your like BMI number, and that's it. But if you say no, they're like, okay, we're gonna set that up for you. They do it for you.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that would help out some producers. That's definitely some sauce that people should take. 100%. Definitely something worth clipping, just because I do know a decent chunk of producers that like haven't gotten paid anything, and they have a song that's like done like millions, you know, and they just haven't been paid out anything. So
yeah. So basically, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You're right. So basically, like, if it's not an administrator or if they're not like a lawyer, and they're not hunting down your bread for you and hitting up the right people, it's a waste of time.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I mean, we do deserve to get paid at the end of the day. So, especially like if songs blowing up, bro, it's kind of crazy that like some songs they like blow up and then they don't get paid out or anything like that. So
pretty much. It's just a shame, bro. And it steers a lot of people away from like the industry, and I see why a lot of people quit for real. no,
yeah, it's kind of tragic. That's like my thing too. Is I find, do you think the people, the producers that producers are looking up to, do you feel like they kind of, some of the things they say about producing, they set a bar to a level that's too high that can encourage upcoming producers to give up too soon? Like an example I would give is like somebody from Internet Money saying like you got to be cooking up like 10 loops or 10 beats a day every single day. Like
that's bullshit. Because they can do that, but how many of those are getting placed? Like they're cooking, they're in a sweatshop making 20, 30 loops a day, but like the bro that's already friends with the artist just used a fucking splice loop, and now it's the bro, now his like artist friend is gonna drop it like in a couple weeks because that's his bro.
Yeah.
And so now you just wasted your time cooking for this artist who's not even looking out for you, like who's not even like looking for your shit. Like, so it's kind of just like you're throwing shit at the wall, hoping that it sticks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I just feel like, I mean, if I had put myself in that mindset early on and I just did that for like an entire year and nothing happened, I probably would have gave up, because I put in all this work, all these hours and stuff for it to not work out. I feel like when producers say stuff like that, it's like you're totally missing the mark, because if they're doing that and they're not building their network or like making connections or doing like anything,
So
then they're just gonna quit.
basically, don't pay attention to their words. Pay attention to the results, bro. So whoever's getting the results that you want, just like copy them for real. That's all you gotta do.
No, yeah, that's a smart way to look at it.
Like, do it in like your own way, of course. Like you obviously, like I said earlier, like everybody has roles in this shit. Everybody is like part of a team that like they play a role in. So it's like you kind of have to either replace their role or do it better than them.
So with that being said, do you feel like there's a little bit of like a cutthroat competition when it comes
Yes.
to kind of like locking in with artists on that type of wave?
Because there's greedy ass motherfuckers that will gatekeep because they don't want you to steal their fucking placements. So that's like what I said, bro. It's like that's why people that are always closest to the artist will like win, because they influence their decisions and they trust them the most.
Yeah, I feel like that's super valid, and it's like something that people don't even think about, because you know most of the time they're just sending loops out for placements anyways and stuff, right? They're just it's kind of like it's we're in a little bit of like this robotic NPC producers, like I mean, like you were saying, like there's so many producers that just let's work, and like that's like their fucking life. Like all they're doing is like trying to work with people, like random people, not trying to build a connection ever. They're just like looking, oh, this person has connects, oh, this person has connects, like I'm trying to like work with them type shit. And it's like there's no genuine, it's literally like AI type shit. Like you're just a fucking bot, bro. Like
you're just basically trying to win the lottery musically.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it's like that's not sustainable, because like how many motherfuckers are gambling addicts and they never like win shit, bro?
Yeah. No, that's
so
true.
It's like you're basically just gambling with your career at that point. And so if you don't establish genuine like relationships, you're not gonna go very far for like very long.
No, yeah, you're right, 100%. Like I'm glad we were having these conversations, because it does really give people like a better understanding. Like there's definitely some valuable things that we've been talking about that'll kind of like help people. Like you said, it is like a lottery. It's like putting, and that's the thing, is so many producers are putting all their money into the lottery instead of like actually just trying to, you know, work on like spend their money into their business, like, or like like invest their time. I think the whole perspective is there's like a certain age where like time isn't valuable, but then when you get older, time becomes valuable. So then you're like, bro, like I can't just do that, you know. I need to put time aside for the most important things, especially when you have like a real life, which a lot of younger people like you know, like these 14, 15, 16-year-old producers, they get placements, but they have like no real life. It's just that.
Exactly. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, the earlier that you start producing, the better, because real life is gonna catch up to you, and people are gonna look at you funny if you're still like in your 20s trying to make it, bro.
Yeah, that's
like, it's fucked up, and it shouldn't be like that, but that's just how it is, bro.
No, like that's literally how I feel like it is with me, but I play into it. That's like the whole thing, is I've kind of like learned to be able to just play into like this dude's like older and he's still trying to like make it type shit. So I just like play into that. That's the whole underground Unc thing. It's just like
underground Unc.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, bro. It's just like, because people just started calling me like Unc, and I was, because they're like, oh bro, you're old. I'm 25, bro. Like I'm not.
Own it, bro. Own it.
That's what I'm saying. So I just own it. I ride with it. It's my brand now, bro, and it works out, bro.
Hey, honestly, that's the best example of being yourself and like owning it, because you could turn that shit into like something bigger for them.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's the goal, right? Because it's untapped.
Imagine if like, okay, so it's like imagine it's on some like old Adam 22 shit, and now you got like popular ass rappers that are coming up calling you Unc.
Yeah, bro, that's true. I know, it's kind of crazy. That's like, that's why I'd be doing this, and like even like being able to have open conversations with like you and then other producers in the future. It's nice. Like I feel like it's something that nobody else is actually taking the time to like do. Literally, like there's nobody else that'll take the time to like actually talk with, like, let producers speak other than them just posting in their story or something, you know, like giving them that opportunity to be able to like share sauce, do all that. And it's all like natural instead of it being like forced, which a lot of interviews are like super forced, if like, you know what I mean. You watch an interview and it's just like feels like it's like list of questions and answers instead of just like an open discussion. That's why I try to do it a little bit differently.
It's like typical rapper fucking questions. It's like, okay, bro, how many times have we heard like a rapper been asked like how many chicks they smashed on a weekend, or fucking like what they do on their spare time and shit? Like, who cares, bro?
Yeah, it's like it's not really asking the important questions. It's just kind of like so generic when there's like so many things that somebody can bring of value to the community, literally, like that they
like,
would.
Whoa, I would have never fucking guessed. Like a rapper being a rapper. Whoa, like he just described to you what rappers do. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, how many times have we seen that? Like,
nah, yeah, you're 100% right. I mean, producers just really don't get interviewed a lot at all either, which is like, it's like, bro, like they're half of these people, they're like completely behind the sound, like. Yeah,
and I feel like, but then it's the same thing with like stereotypes, bro. I feel like it'd be the same thing. It'd be like, all right, bro, how many times have we seen this producer like with like this same backstory and the same kind of tips, and I don't know, you know what I mean? That's why I try to be different, kind of offer different advice that nobody's gonna tell you, because a lot of people really do try to like gatekeep shit and just give like generic ass advice, bro.
No, yeah, that is a 100% something. I feel like there's just like a lot of problems with how things are that like can easily be changed. Really, it's just there needs to be a shift of focus, because I feel like producers, like I said, bro, a producer could have no placements and shit like that. They could be like 10 loops for $30 on Twitter. They used to be able to sell that. People would buy it just because they would support the producer, just because like producers liked the sound. It was like a talent type of thing. But now it's like only about placements and stuff like that. People do not want to, like, I mean, look, we have like kits for Beats, that site, every single kit ever gets leaked on there. You know what I mean? Like, same thing with Reddit. Like, nobody cares for the art anymore. I think a lot of that has to do, and I do want your thoughts on this, because I feel like this is a huge problem with kits right now, is like the recyclability of kits. Like, it's like insane how many kits, and it's usually the ones that are charging. Like, they'll charge $30 for a stash kit, and it'll literally just be sounds everybody has.
Yeah, honestly, if you're just like charging $30 for some shit that everybody already has, you deserve to get your shit leaked, bro.
No, I agree with that 100%.
And if you're not delivering, it's kind of like, what's a good example? It's kind of like if you're selling like fucking Yeezys, but like, oh no, that's a fucking bad example. It's just really just like you have to do some shit that like nobody has, bro, and you have to like bring something new to the table that people don't really have. So if you're trying to sell like the fucking Spins 808 still, like you're cooked, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually nuts.
Bro, that's why I laugh when these motherfuckers like come out with like stash kits, because I'm just like, okay, bro, it's just the shit that you use, but like now people feel like you because it's like your actual sounds.
Yeah, exactly. But I figure we could hop into another 2 songs, see what else we got. I got a couple more songs left for the night, so.
For sure.
This one, it's called Losing Interest. It's by this artist Clover. He's done like he's submitted to the stream pretty often. This was just kind of the one. He's like one of those. I feel like that's a huge thing right now. Artists just be like trying everything, dipping their toes into everything when they're first coming up and stuff like that. But this one I really liked because it's just got like an R&B type of vibe. It's like with produced by like Terps and a couple other people. But yeah, definitely it's not what you would expect. It's not like a typical Terps can type beat. It's like actually some fun chill drums. Yeah, let's tap in with it. Let's tap in.
wanna get white girl wasted. Outside with your friends, leaving my bed vacant. Told you I don't care, but I just can't take it. Yeah, I just can't take it. I'm losing interest.
That's hard, bro. Just some chill ass shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's refreshing, bro. That's why I like doing the streams. I just be finding different shit that we don't hear.
Why you
at all.
posting other niggas, you don't post me? Like we ain't been together, like we low key. Like I just didn't let you get to know me. Treat you like a queen, you my trophy. Girl, don't you ever ever hold me.
I'm with the shorty.
You love me, gotta show me. Cause I just won't let anybody blow on me. I said, man, I can't just let anybody in.
Bro said he can't just let anyone blow him.
I done had it with this bitch, told her leave me alone. I'm in love with this bitch, but she bad to the bone. She don't ever wanna call or pick up the phone. Nigga grinding all day, I've been up in my zone. Got a badass bitch trying to give me the dome. International, we taking trips out to Rome. Shout out Mason, cause I really want my girl to come home. Shout out Mason, cause I really want my girl to come home.
That's really missing too, bro. Great lyric.
Really good mix on this one, too.
She wanna get white girl wasted. Outside with your friends, leaving my bed vacant. Told you I don't care, but I just can't take it. Yeah, I just can't take it. I'm losing interest.
That's fire, bro. That was amazing.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like the music that's really coming out right now.
It really, I mean, it kind of is and then it isn't, because it's like, it's kind of like a new take on it, but it's like, it's some like timeless shit, and it's like, I'm like, that's some shit like everybody can listen to.
Exactly, like it definitely has that mainstream appeal, like, and I feel like it would be a hit with like women too, like big time.
That's what I was saying, bro. Like that's some like, I'm with my shorty and like we just vibing music. That's some like gay music.
Yeah, for real, bro. That's what I mean, like.
That's some like that's some shit like that you could put on in the background, like talk to a girl type shit.
Yeah, literally, and it's got a really nice like hook too, like a really catchy, nice, memorable like to sing along to type of hook, and it's just got that chill vibe, like, and it's just crazy because like I mean Clover I think has like I said like a lot of the submissions I get, these are people like with like under 500 followers, like, and it's like dude's like deserves a lot more recognition than that, you know, like.
Bro, Stitchface said Riz music. That's the perfect fucking description.
Yo, it actually is, bro.
That's the Damn, bro. Clover, bro, you're hard, bro. I'm gonna tap in for real.
Hell yeah, bro. No, I'm glad to be able to do that. Yeah, I literally heard that, bro, and I was like, this is 100% going on the radio thing, because I heard it. I was like, I know this shit like is good. Like it definitely deserves like this dude could be huge. Like Clover, bro. I swear he's goated.
Nah, bro. Like, yeah, like keep on doing your thing, bro. That's just hard.
Yeah, that's the thing. So he does like a lot of versatility shit. And when I heard this, I told him, I was like, bro, just lock in on like this type of sound, because you'll like actually break out. I think I don't know if you're gonna agree with me on this, but I think and even if you look at music history, like an artist that just comes out the gates with versatility, like it never really blows up, like, because you're kind of like, you need to like blow up from one thing and then expand. Like,
so yeah, so basically you just need to blow up and then do whatever your fans want.
Exactly, yeah. Like gain
So
the
it's
fan
like-
base and then
Exactly. Gain your fan base, gain like your 4 million followers, and then do whatever they want.
yeah. And then like honestly, like look at Yee, and then you finally drop something for yourself once you're really established, once you're just like up there with everyone else.
Exactly, bro. And I feel like that's really the formula right now.
No, it is, bro. It is.
It's just like gaining. It's just like being known for a sound, not breaking it, not fixing it unless it's broken, and then just running with it. And then once your fans love you and they'll eat up whatever you drop whatever you want.
100%. I agree with that. Unless like a thing that I did like for Red. I'm gonna play him next. Do you know Tumphy, the producer Tumphy? He does like reels and stuff.
I don't think so, bro. Honestly,
He has like a unique sound. He's the one that made the beat, but like with Red, for example, like because you know, like I have these artists and like I try to like I'm pretty much like managing them, and so like I've been trying to come up with like different ways to market them and promote them. Like I found out the only way really to make like an artist blow up from being versatile, bro. And what we're doing with him is just making like reels, like short form content out of it. So it's like he'll spin a wheel because he's like, I like hopping on every type of beat, and he has like he can do like anything pretty much. He's super comfortable on any type of beat. So I was like, we have a spin wheel. You spin the wheel, and then whatever genre it lands on, you hop on that beat and you make short form content out of that, and then you release the song.
That's a raw idea. That's a raw idea.
I'm hyped for it, bro. We just got to start rolling it out. I'm just looking for like a team. I want a team of producers locked in and super versatile so that we can just like get the beats in like a folder form consistently.
Yeah, you should do some like rhythm roulette shit where you take producers to like a record store and like blindfold them and like have them pick any three.
Yo, that would
to sample.
Yeah, that would actually be sick. I'm not gonna lie.
And make something out of it. I feel like that would be raw, bro.
That would be really cool. That's a great idea, honestly. Definitely
like,
want to keep building and get to a point, for sure.
Bro. Bro, you got so much shit planned, bro. I can't wait to see it, bro.
No, I appreciate that, bro. I'm glad like you're seeing the vision and stuff like that, because you know, like I really have taken the time to like think about it and like put everything together, and I just kind of can see how the future will be, and I appreciate you recognizing that too. You know, it means a lot.
Of course, bro. Great minds think alike, bro.
No, exactly, bro. That's a fact. So this next one is from Red, and it's produced by Tumphy. The beat kind of has that same type of vibe with the Zori one, where the beat super like it just has like that vibe that like instantly kind of like is ear candy, grabs your attention. And then Red just kills the beat. Like he's super goated. Red and Fendi, I've been locked in with them since like 2019. Like they were the first rappers that weren't from my city to hop on my like.
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean, right? It's like that locking in logic. So I've been locked in with them like ever since, and now I'm just like finally building up a community with Deadline and like with the streams and all this stuff. So like I want to be able to build it up and put my artists on. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, bro. That's the goal that everybody should have, bro. Make your own shit, build your own shit, bro. Don't ever latch on to somebody else's things. Like always make room for yourself and for your own vision and like what you want to do for real.
No, exactly, bro. You're 100% right. But
that's the best thing.
Hell yeah, bro. That is the best thing. I swear. It's just like locking in, because like, look, bro, it's like they could have came up. I could have came up at some point. Like I feel like I'm on the come up right now, and I can just like take them with me and like be able to put other talented artists and talented producers on. That's kind of like that's like my like end goal, bro. Because like I mean like bro, like I said, I've been making beats for like 10 years, and then I just started networking like 2-3 years ago. Worked with producers and stuff like that, but I spent like 7 years completely lost, not getting better at my craft, all this stuff, because I didn't have somebody there to be able to tell me, oh, you need to improve this, or give me a platform or do anything like that for me. So like being somebody that went through like a decade of that to provide that for other people so they don't do like 10 years before they make it. You know what I mean?
100%, bro. And honestly, you sometimes you need to put in that 10 years so you can have that experience and you can know what to look out for, bro. Because I know, like, I barely started, like, 7 years ago, bro. So I got, like, 3 more before I really, like, master this shit, for real. And, like, know what I'm doing.
I feel like the biggest...
So it's, like, you look that time to where you can even gain that knowledge and, like, take those L's. So you know what to look out for, you know what to avoid, and you know, like, what makes people, like, blow up type shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I think that is like the biggest superpower, because you have like a lot of producers that come out and then like their first year of producing, they get placements with like these underground artists, all this stuff. But like honestly, they don't have that eye, and like that they don't see talent in like the same way, because they haven't analyzed music in the perspective of a producer for like years upon years. It gives you a totally, like, you can see an artist, like literally with Yeet, bro. When you posted that song and I found Yeet, I knew Yeet was gonna be huge. I literally heard that shit. I listened to that project. I was telling everybody Yeet's gonna be next up. Everyone's like, bro's a Cardi clone, Yeet is fucking up, bro. Like I did the same thing with Gunna as well. Like when I first found Gunna, I was showing like all these friends, and it's just like the same shit, bro. Like I've like literally predicted shit like that. Like even Lil Pump, bro. I remember when Lil Pump, the self-titled song Lil Pump came out by Smoke Perp, and I just popped up on my SoundCloud, and I was in like fucking 10th grade math class, and I heard it, bro, and it only had like 20,000 plays, and I literally knew that shit was gonna be huge just because of it just, I don't even know how to describe it, bro. I'm super good with that shit.
It's like you just know, bro. It's not even. It's hard to like describe, because you really don't know until you hear it, for real.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. That's why like I haven't been like with Netspend and Savior So Base. Like people like are always, like, I'm critical of it because like I just don't see the spark of how it could get bigger than like than just meme music and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It evolves somehow.
Yeah.
And like maybe they'll be like Summers. So like Summers started off that way too, bro. He was making like meme shit and like not really taking serious, like not what the fuck, not really taking serious, not really taking music serious, like, and just kind of dropping like bullshit. And like the same thing with Dom Corleo, bro. Like Dom Corleo was just like a fucking like Autumn clone for a while, and like bro made his own sound, and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you think? Like he kind of just dropped that project and like actually. Like, okay, yeah, there were songs that were like straight like joked because of the just how out there and like odd they were, but like he had songs that were like hits, and even that music video that did like decently well and got well promoted, and then it just seems like he completely gave up, which is really
I don't
weird.
know. Bro might just be going through some personal shit, to be honest.
No, yeah, that is true. You never know. Like when you get
you
like
never
that.
know what's going on in like an artist's life. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, nah, that's true. Just when you're at that, like, kind of like when you blow up so fast, there might be some shit that is still going on. You never, like, you really don't know anything.
Exactly. So, I would say that's probably the issue. I wouldn't say, or either that or bro's just locked in, just making new shit.
Yeah, it could be for sure, 100%. I found it super interesting that that 4-5 group, I believe it's called, or like I don't know if it's a dude.
4-5, yeah. That's just a dude.
Oh, it's just a dude. So that guy, like, it was super interesting to see that people that worked on his projects, 'cause he wasn't very big. Like, yeah, like in the underground people knew him, but he wasn't like very big. And like,
or like kind of like in like the same band, like same like bag.
Yeah, it was just really interesting that they ended up like the people that worked on that project ended up on the Yeet album, which I thought was like super interesting, because some of them that was like they weren't connected with Yeet or anything. Their first time working was on that project, and then it led to getting like Yeet placement. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird.
It makes sense because a lot of Yeet's producers pay attention to artists like that. So like they'll like be like, damn, who made this beat, or like who made this loop? And so like Synthetic or somebody might have heard it and be like, damn, I see that you work with 4-5. I fuck with 4-5. I want you to send me loops now. So then that's probably how it happened, bro.
Yeah, so again, that goes back to it being important to work with smaller artists, because you never know like the type of connections that could end up giving you.
And you never know who's paying attention, bro, for real.
Mm-hmm. No, that is 100% true.
You never know.
No, actually. But that being said, I'm gonna play that red song now. Let's hear your thoughts on it and stuff like that. It's a pretty good vibe.
But
yeah, it's that funky guy, bro.
Oh, I know who he is now, bro. Yeah.
Don't you try? Walk out the house, grab my fire. I done fell up with my nine. Had some bitches waste my time. She still had my diamond shine. Hey, baby, I'll live the life. I ain't even talking no more. Let go. Number rule the clips. Up in the car, yeah, let go. I give a cool kid. Up in the ride, yeah, let go. Y'all didn't pop my shit. Nigga be hand, I already know. Y'all didn't pop my shit. Nigga be hand, I count this door. Say you about it, nigga, then pull up, I got real hitters that pullin', no, it don't jump. Yeah, baby, like, what do you want? No, you ain't getting no funds. Yeah, hitting that bitch in the back and I'm smoking no whiffle of runs. I don't like niggas, I ain't saying what's up. She keep letting me down, so I double my cup. Ain't even count no funds, so I'm running shit up. I'm stirring out the lala, baby, I'm burning shit up. Sexy bitch, don't tell me lies. Don't you run or don't you try? Walk out the house, grab my fire. I done fell up with my nine. Had some bitches waste my time. She still had my diamond shine. Like, baby, I'm living life. Number rule the clips. I give a cool kid. Up in here, right, yeah, let go. Y'all didn't pop my shit, nigga be hand, I already know. Y'all didn't pop my shit, nigga be hand, I got this door.
That's a hit.
Yeah, bro, like this is like my kind of issue with like the underground music right now, bro, because it's like I have these artists and then I hear artists too and they're like crazy fire, bro, and it honestly sounds better than like so much of the shit that comes out right now and that blows up, and it's like crazy. That's kind of my dilemma. It's not necessarily like that, you know, like I don't think these artists deserve a spot or to like come up. I just think like, dude, there's like people that like are a lot better that like nobody even really knows. Like
It's just, yeah, and so that's the problem is like it's kind of like become high school hierarchy, to where it's like only the people that are perceived as popular are getting put on, and like the quote unquote like rejects or like fucking like not popular kids are kind of getting like ignored, but still make good shit.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what it's become, and so like I feel like that's where you come in too, where you're creating a platform to where it's like we're not gonna fuck with that high school hierarchy shit to where we're just putting on people that look good or like have shit that doesn't really matter. We want to put on like good artists that are like actually making quality shit that have everything else too.
no, yeah, exactly, bro. Like that's why I really want to grow this, and I really think that as long as I just like continue grinding this, pushing this, and like trying to build this up, you know, I think it'll pay off, because I really do want a platform. Because like I mean, like I said, like it's just like there's so many artists and producers that just like are so talented, bro, and like nobody even knows who they are. Like nobody will give them the chance, and you can't even blame them too, because we are in that era of if you like if you follow a producer and like you don't have placements, the odds are they won't give a fuck about you unless you have like a network or connection with them. And I feel like that a lot of producers get stuck in that, because it is really hard to get into these social groups. You have to get like fortunate enough to be able to be in a certain type of community to make the connections. And that's quite literally why I'm like making Deadline and I have the Discord and doing all this shit, because I want that community where people can make the connections. You know what I mean? For everybody. I don't want it just to be like a private members club type shit. I want everyone to be able, like, if you're talented, bro, like you should have the opportunity 100%.
Yeah, it's honestly no different from like that kid that just wanted to play football because he wanted to get girls and like be a jock in high school.
Yeah.
Like it's no different, bro. It's just really picking your role now and like running with it. Like it's stupid as fuck.
Yeah. Like that's what I hope to change, bro. Because I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like there's just too much talent, and like it's just we're in this era of people blowing up only because of like content. A lot of it is like memes and stuff, so it's like it's like just a little bit irritating for me personally, especially when I know people that like I mean, like Red, like I said, since 2019, and he's been like putting songs out and making hits like that since 2019, like making good songs. Like he's gotten better at like mixing and stuff like that, but like back then he could have made it. Same thing with Fendi. Like there's songs that I have with him that I produced back in like 2020 that like would hold up today and would still be able to blow up. And that's kind of like my thing is I feel like beyond just like the artists and the producers I have on the team, there's so many people in the community that also bring so much like artistic value to the music scene that just aren't being given the platform to like display that art, to display the value of their art. That's why SoundCloud I feel like used to be better too, because SoundCloud, like I think a lot of these artists like that we've listened to now would have just blown up randomly because of the algorithm and because it's good quality music, but that just doesn't exist now. Like there's no algorithm that's only for listening. That's the thing. Now it's all video content, it's all content, whereas SoundCloud was just listening. You don't even like you keep play on and you just have your headphones on and a random artist comes on and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, this is like amazing, this is like really good, and then you tap in, and then other people same type of thing, they tap in. Now there has to be a video, there has to be something that's eye-catching. It's not just about the ear candy, it's about actually visually seeing something that makes you like, oh, I'm watching this now, you know.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I think introductions of platforms like this is going to be really like beneficial, and like how it's going to grow is going to be insane. And like I'm really glad I could help be part of it, bro. And I'm really glad. Like I can't wait to see what the future holds, bro.
Not for real, bro. I appreciate you like coming onto the show as well, and just I mean, there's so many things that like learnable things. I'm gonna basically like go through the stream with Wally, find like some clips of like actual value, put them on YouTube Shorts, all of that, just so people can like see, because there's like a lot of things that we discussed, I think, that are like incredibly valuable and can even like lift somebody maybe out of like a rut or something like that, you know, being given a different type. And especially I think a big thing too was you talking about the administrator, because that's insane sauce. I know a lot of producers that struggle with those problems, so being able to know that they don't have to lean on a publisher that will take way more of their money is something that I feel like a lot of producers need to know. So I feel like it's very like valuable information.
100%. Yeah, bro. So yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to like help people out here, like not like, cause really, there's a lot of shit that I wouldn't have done had I known what I know now, and so I just want to be like that for people too. So.
Not for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty valid, bro. Well, is there anything else you wanted to touch on? Any other topics you think we missed?
I think we touched it all, bro. For real, like we just discussed like the current state of shit right now, and like how it is, and how it can change, and how it can be better, and like now it's on us to just go out there and do it for real. Like say what do what like we were talking about in the stream, and like really like pay attention and like reward the right things, and like never forget what really makes this shit special and what really we all came here for. So yeah, that's really it, bro.
Nah, bro, that's real. That's super inspirational, and I you know, I really hope that people take this stream and really understand the things that we're talking about, and like on all of these different subjects, because I feel like it's really good to have open dialogue like this, where it's not just, you know, like posting in your story, because like you really don't get a chance to like elaborate or do anything, you know, like you're only limited to so much of how you can express your opinion through like a medium that isn't a conversation. Like a conversation really allows you to expand on topics and elaborate on them in a way that you can't through just like making social media posts or something like that. So
Yeah, and honestly, like it's better to get people involved, man. Like it's powerful when you create a movement that people want to see a change into. And that's really all it takes, is like that spark of like action and people seeing that shit is possible, to then like being on your side now, you know.
yeah, no, for sure. I'm glad that you're a part of that as well, that you believe in this and you're looking forward to the future, because I know things will just go up from here. And again, like I appreciate you being the first person to actually hop on an interview and stuff like that with me. I mean, this is my first time doing an interview, so I hope I did a decent job trying to cover topics. And
Well, you did a great job, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. And what are your thoughts as well? I do want to know, like, on the kind of like style of also listening to music in between and stuff. Do you think that's like a interesting thing to kind of keep up with, just because it gives like a platform?
What do you mean? Wait, can you say that again?
Oh, I just mean like did you like the factor of like playing music and stuff like that for you to be able to listen?
Oh
to
yeah,
as well?
bro. I'm always listening to new shit. I'm always trying to find new artists. So like that's like right up my alley for real. Because I love hearing shit before anybody else, for real. And I love like hearing like under like I shouldn't say under overlooked artists, for real. Because like I was once that overlooked like producer, and so like I know how it feels to like have a chip on your shoulder and to have something to prove, and like I'm always gonna root for like the like quote unquote like underdog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And I do appreciate that about you 100%, because I do think it just adds that extra element, right? Like it's people that like otherwise you probably would have not heard, you know what I mean? Like, which
Exactly.
is it's a crazy thing. And I mean, even you were saying that there's like certain producers and artists that you would be interested in like working with, which that's what it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I want to be able, like, in terms of like the songs that I did show you, you can see like I'm not just like picking random songs and not putting much thought into it. Like I really did take the time to like look at these beats and these songs and say like these are like 10 out of 10, like really exactly, like there's nothing wrong with them. Like I wouldn't put on like some music fully there, because I have people that tune into the streams, their music isn't there, and they develop, and then once they get to that point where they're making the good quality music, then yeah, I'll like push their stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like my brand and like type of thing of having like a good taste in music is like super important, and in the future as I grow will be able to like let me be vocal about things and actually have like an influence like on the way people like perceive the music industry, and like maybe even change some things, you know.
100%, bro. And like honestly, like I said, as long as your intentions remain pure, like it's never your loss, bro. And you're just at the end of the day, you're just trying to help people, bro.
Yeah, that is the end goal, man, because you know what, like, you're talented, you deserve it. That's how I look at it. That's how I want things to change. I want it to go back to talent centric, not content.
Yep, and that's exactly how it should be, bro.
No, exactly. But I'm glad we had this conversation. I appreciate you coming onto the stream again. We can even do this another time soon as like time goes along, you know, do like a revisit and stuff like that. Touch on.
I'd love to, bro. I'd love to do this again, bro. Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, of course, bro. Well, like, hope you and the rest of the people that tuned into the stream tonight had a great time. I hope you guys learned some things, and I appreciate you guys all for tuning in.
Hey, shout out to everybody that tuned in for real. I'm like reading all the comments, bro. Thank y'all for the love, bro. I love y'all. Like bro, like for real. Like anybody that I show love, bro. Thank you for real.
No, for real, man. That's what it all is, bro. I'm just trying to build a positive community, all showing love to each other, all wanting to see each other win.
100%, bro, and that's what it's all about.
Bet, bro. Well, I appreciate it again. We're gonna call it a night. Hopefully, we can have more discussions, even just like shooting the shit, you know, talking about some stuff, what's going on, the future, and everything like that. Maybe getting you involved in like certain things, like maybe like a judge for a beat battle or something, just to.
Bro, I'd love to, bro. For real, I'd love to.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, I'm looking forward to the future, and looking forward to doing more things with you in the future.
Bro, thank you for having me. For real, I'm so excited.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'm excited as well, and it's only up from here, man. For real.
Swear to God, bro. We're all gonna make it.
For real. Well, good night, everybody. I appreciate you watching the stream. Me and Wally are gonna work on clips, get them within days, be able to start posting some of the knowledge and the stuff that we talked about today. And I appreciate you all for being here. Have a great night.